Listen. Yeah. Yes, God. Oh. Get that out of there. Disclaimer, I hardly know her. The program, this one, is for entertainment purposes only, and content is not intended to malign any religion, race, company, individual, or weeks. All opinions expressed by Matty Rants and program participants are solely their personal views and do not reflect the opinions of every human being on the planet. No hate should be sent to any of the shows or individuals mentioned on this program. Don't be a poot. If you feel uncomfortable after viewing this program, please consume some Mativia and have a good poot, because I ain't having it. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. Hi, hello. Hi, how's it going? It's me, Matty Rants. I'm keeping the lights low today. I have a little bit of a headache that has actually moved on over to today here, and we're going to be talking about, no, I can't do it. I have to have a light. It's not going to work. It ain't gonna work, children. It ain't gonna work. This ain't gonna start this way. I need a little light in here. Just a little bit. Hold on. I don't want you in my face, though. I don't want you in my face, though. Can we do you down? Can we bring you down? I don't like that down. Bring you. That's bright. Bitch. There we go. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Oh, my goodness. Hi, everybody. How's it going? It's your boy, Matty Rants. Meow, meow. You already know what the good giggle, the gag, and the goop is, children. Now, this is a rant with me. Y'all have requested for me to do these lives in the afternoons here. Just a little conversation midweek sort of spiel on what's going on. Of course, the Met Gala was yesterday, and I know a lot of people want to talk about that. And that's fine. No one followed the theme, maybe 5 people. So it was a little kind of that for me. So we'll talk about it. I really didn't care, but also kind of did. I do have a review for everything, everything, everywhere, all at once. We're going to talk about that too. And then also DragCon conversation. Let me get my brain together, y'all, because a lot is happening in the background with me getting ready for DragCon. So much stuff happening. Y'all know I've had a full week of videos, didn't have no breaks in between, nothing of the sorts. I don't even have my bracelets on. I don't have my necklace together. And I just got out the shower and I'm hot. So we're starting this off a little bit interesting today. I'm gonna tell you that right now. So if you don't mind, I might take these lights back off, keep this on a low setting here. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. I'm going to try my best to give it to you on the good go, because we're all busy, for sure. But my ass, I'm about to start putting on the storyboards. I got the outro in disclaimer I'm going to be filming soon. We're going to do something special, like something a little bit different with it. So I'm going to put storyboards together for it. And I'm a bit excited, but also nervous because it's my first time doing something like that with a video. The intro video I did was very, that was very on the fly where we're doing a photo shoot. Bitch, you want to do a video? Yeah. So that's kind of how that happened. That was a fluke. And then we hit up Ashley Breathe. She was like, sure, I'll put a beat together. What do you want it to sound like? I gave her 3 different people that I wanted it to sound like. She made the beat up. I put my little vocals on there. Listen, get that out of there, all that kind of stuff. And yeah, it just happened. But this time, going back to Los Angeles, I'm back in Houston right now, but I'm certainly interested in moving back to Los Angeles. And that's kind of where my mind is at right now, is the focus on that and to make sure I have everything taken care of here before I get back out there. So that's kind of what my last few months have honestly been like, is just focusing on the next step, focusing on the next journey, trying to get the channel in its own little flow, whether it be Drag Race on or not. And I feel like we're going in that right direction here. We are almost at 20,000 subscribers. The last time I checked, we have 65. 65 or 64 people to go. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And that's really exciting. So I'm kind of like hyped about that. Like, yay, it's coming together. But it's a lot on the plate. But we are going to talk about DragCon. I know some of y'all who's first time who's I hate how my words are coming together today. Well, let me know. It lets me know I need to take a break. Who is coming to DragCon this year that is in this live chat right now? I'll probably ask that question a little bit later. But as for right now, who's going to DragCon? Let me know. Because when I talk about it with y'all today, if you have specific questions, ask me, okay? I was approved for my press pass, so I will be in there with my press pass, doing a couple interviews here and there, little quick run bys, filming a couple of things. So, let me know because I'm going to actually give you the rundown if you need the rundown. Kagan, I heard Mimi Cherry said that we're supposed to do a dinner. I think either Thursday. Yeah, I think Thursday or Friday, probably Thursday. I can't remember. When we're in town, and she said something about you coming. So I think this will be my first time having Den with you as well. I'm not sure if that's the same day we're doing all of that. Look at her. I see you lurking, Mimi. Hey, honey. Check out me and Mimi's review of Drag Race España. That's currently on the channel right now. In case y'all are wondering why I'm fanning myself, I was recently diagnosed with hyperhidrosis, which is where my sweating comes from that sometimes is excessive. And it's the reason why I put this jacket on for no reason, because I can feel the heat on my body. And it especially happens after showers. And unfortunately, I took a hot shower before this one. So that's why my body is currently feeling like an oven as we speak. I'll be taking nothing but cold showers in LA. I'll tell you that right now. Yeah, the reaction will be up today, Eric J. I just did the Bad Boys Club one. I needed to take a little break after that, and also talk to my roommate since he's been gone for the past couple of days, and I was taking care of his animal. But once I finish this live review today, I will be doing the editing of that live reaction, and it'll be posted soon for sure. Let's see here. Was it Friday? God damn, I thought it was Thursday. I thought it was Thursday. We'll get that together, Mimi, because I need to make sure we know what day this is supposed to be, because I will be doing a lot for DragCon. So I got to make sure I have time, but I'm also not about to be completely stressed out just trying to make sure everybody's happy. That's not going to happen for Matty. But yeah, we'll talk about DragCon in just a second here. We're going to get the Met Gala going situation. And of course, go over some of these looks from the Met Gala, DragCon, everything, everywhere, and Q&A questions for all of you. I need to, but at the same time, I have to make money, Grace and Ray, and it's cute to like take a break, but like I have to work. This is what that's what I got. I got to work. This is what I do. So, uh, all that kind of stuff. Let's see here. That conversation, we can have Mimi in person or on the phone, not on this live today. God bless you. Dominique, hey baby, thank you for the cash app. I see you for the tippy poo. Love and support. Love and support you too, my doll. Let's go ahead and get this rolling here. But before we do that, I want to go ahead and get this disclaimer running once again, just so the girls know I'm not about that bullshit, okay? And it's past the 3-minute mark, so I could swear. Cut, dot, 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 dot. Again, as we talk about anything and everything on today's show, this program is for entertainment purposes only, and content is not intended to malign any religion, race, company, individuals, or wigs. All opinions expressed by MattyRants and, well, just me today, are solely their personal views and do not reflect the opinions of every human being on the planet. No hate should be sent to any of the shows or individuals mentioned in the program. Please don't be a poot. If you feel uncomfortable after viewing this program, please consume some Activia and have a good poot. Now, shout out to Feral Kitty for making that disclaimer. Really appreciated. It will more than likely be a completely different disclaimer once I do the filming arrangements for that, because I have an entire setup going, an idea, if you will, on how that's going to work. So for sure, I'll be very excited to see it. I'm actually not going to share it with anybody anymore. I'm only going to do it with my director, because me and him are in a creative whirlpool right now, and we're trying to come together on a good consensus on what we should, do. So very excited about it. I've actually posted a clip on my Twitter of the exact way I want to do this disclaimer and outro bit. I've posted it before many moons ago, and I'm bringing it back. Bringing it back very much. It's based off of a movie I really, really love, so it's gonna be fun. Um, Social medias are as follows. Find me at Matty Rants everywhere except for Twitter. That's at the Matty Rants there. You also can catch me on Patreon for live reactions for as low as $1 a month. Definitely get into that. It's a good time. Also, check out me on Cameo. I'm bookable on Cameo. I actually have a Cameo to get to after this one. And yeah, we'll be at DragCon. We talked about that Sunday, especially from 10:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. at Bible Girls booth. So if you want to stop on by, give us some love and some hugs, I'll be really here for it. And again, I want to give a special shout out to Bible Girl for working with me on this one. You know, Bible Girl's been a fan of the show and she's been watching a lot of the reviews. You know, she sent me this really wonderful message that made me cry. It was basically paying me my dues as a reviewer, and I really appreciate it. But also for her in drag, she's done a lot for the queens and honestly given these babies, especially girls who may not be on Drag Race, like a space and a place for them to have merch for their fans, as well as promote and give them something going here. So shout out to Bible Girl for working with me, seeing this channel for what it is, and giving me a space to then bring my friends who I have on my panel up there, including Miss Mimi Cherry, along with us so you can do a meet and greet, have a good time. We all meet you in person and just a place because well, y'all have talked about me getting a booth for quite some time. Dooley mentioned it. It was more so, okay, hun. But I work on, you know, nothing is expected to be given to me. Okay. Especially if I didn't work hard for it or I wasn't in it that long to begin with. But I've done this for a couple of years. So for me, it was very much when it's my time, it will be. And like I said, and I've said it before, I'm bringing people with me. And so that I'm doing and that I did. And there you go. So very excited to see y'all at DragCon in just a few days, actually. That's gonna be a hoot. Just a few days. So very, very happy for that. And yeah, let's have fun today. Let's talk. I will definitely be answering questions here. I want to keep the chat in the same flow of what's going on here. I know some people have been throwing some stuff out at me. I have to make sure that we still stay in line with what the programming is given today, even though it is a rant with me. But if you have any questions throughout, let me know. And I'm going to definitely be in this comment section pressing these buttons a little bit more. So let me try this a little bit more. KCB, what's up, boo boo? Happy. One of my favorite YouTubers are going through the Met Gala looks. Oh my God, yes. Not every single one of them. Not every single one of them. The ones I got, the ones I wanted to get. Okay, the ones I wanted to get. You know, very much that. Nothing of the sorts, especially after watching the Gilded Age. Nothing of the sorts. Love the organization. Just got done watching the Bad Boys review. Excellent as always. Karma Killers. Okay, so normally when I go through the comment section of Scotty's Bad Boys or whatever, there's always this like one or three people that like really hate me. And oh, he's overpowering and he's doing all this da 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 da. But Scotty always is like, no, Maddie, go. Like, go in. Like, do it, girl. And it really drives me a little bit because it's like, girl, the person who you're like kicking it up for is the one telling me to act up and go in because normally, like with my channel, based on my audience, I'll go in and I'll go deep. But with Scotty's channel and other channels like Alexander Rogers, etc., anytime I'm invited over there, they're like, you have a little bit more of a playground. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I got it. Not as sensitive as my audience. Okay. So I dragged girls last night. And I'll do it again too. And I'll do it every Monday night on Scotty by Nature's channel. So hey, Karma Killers. Baby, I don't play with Bad Boys Club at all. Excuse me, Bad Boys Los Angeles at all. That part. I don't play. I'm gonna break it down because by all means, it is low key kind of my show. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I was casted, I'd be giving. I would be giving forever. I'm like, oh, bitch, you want me to fight? Can. Read? Can. Preach? Can. Very much that with Bad Boys. That's why I'm like, oh, chat, y'all don't want this. Y'all don't want this. Major, Skurlock. Major, thank you so much. I see you on my PayPal. I appreciate you, baby, for the tip. I haven't even put my stuff down yet. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much, handsome. I appreciate y'all for tuning in here today. make sure you hit that like button. If you did want to drop me a tip, I'll go ahead and put my little banner down here, scroll across the screen, and appreciate those who are celebrating life with me today, because that's what this is all about. Okay, celebration of life. I did get her picture, and I am going to read her to oblivion and beyond. Okay. Oh, yes. Little Miss Muffet, who had a goddamn tuffet, is going to get dragged today. I would have yelled Will Smith if I saw her. I'm so serious, baby. I would have been like, Will Smith. I would have been, take a picture next to, oh yeah. Oh yeah. We would have really went there. I would have went there. You have the nerve, girl, after you made that whole statement trying to get those people to feel sorry for you, and then you show up at an event like this. Now, everybody, before I start these photos up today, I may not have every person's name memorized, as again, I pulled this together maybe 30 minutes ago on top of me not really watching the red carpet, because I was like, no one's doing the assignment. This is boring. Boo. But I did get pictures this morning. I did look at a couple of opinions from certain articles and magazine subscriptions, if you will, for the girls who are selling, trying to get their camp group to Puerto Vallata. I don't know where you're going this year, baby. The cabins in the woods, I don't know. But we're going to talk about it. Some people didn't get the category but looked fabulous. Well, I'm sorry. A lot of people didn't do the category and looked fabulous. Some people did the category and were like top notch. Some people were in different time frames. Like they thought the Gilded Age was in the 1920s, and it's not. It's the 1880s through the 1890s. Like, and it's very New York, beginning of New York. Like if you really want to reference HBO Max, the Gilded Age. It's that simple. Like, honestly, you can go watch that show. Every bit of fashion that was supposed to be on the runway this evening is in that show. So it was a little weird to see people like the Gilded Age, points in American fashion, 1880s or 1890s. And I'm like, okay, but no one barely, like Sarah Jessica Parker, as you can see in this little clip over here, clearly did it. Some people were inspired by the era, but didn't do anything of it. And others just sort of went for what they thought they knew. And that's kind of where it was at. And I understand there's certain designers that put these looks together for these babies, but I'm also like, child, where is the plumes? Where are the big bustles? Where is all of the caged body? And where is the bustles of the corsets? Where is the soak it in? Soak it in. Where is it? Where is it? I, again, do not have every single person that is up here today that you may be looking for. I am not a fashion expert, even though my face is on Roach of Laws. All right. However, I did get a couple of pictures that I found interesting. Some people I thought were beautiful. And others who I was like, why are you here? Don't give them an invitation again next year. Here we go. All right, let's go ahead and press play on this production. 125 of you in the room. Thanks for being here, y'all. Let's go. New York. Listen, Alicia, sometimes off key, is out here giving us not the category at all once again, but I honestly thought this was beautiful. I thought it was pretty. I was hoping I was wrong and this was the wrong year, but then I remembered that the carpet looked actually tragic this year. So for what it's worth, Alicia, you were beautiful. Okay. But that's it. It's a nice dress. That's it. Not the category. Husband nowhere near where he needs to be with this child. I was like, okay, all right. All right. She thought that cake was very gilded. I was like, curl. Now, someone who somewhat, in my opinion, did the category, but not actually. Because for me, there's too much skin showing for this to be the Gilded Age. However, it's fucking amazing. But this isn't Gilded Age to me. It's too much skin. I was like, this is too much skin. It's not covered up enough, but it's fucking fabulous. I didn't get Gilded Age from it. I thought it was fabulous. I thought it was amazing. And we're not done showing the dress. Oh no. Oh no. We're not done with the dress. We're not done. There is a child. They're doing the lawns out here, y'all. So if you may hear an air blower or something, I ask for forgiveness. They normally do it early in the day, and these babies were late, so we can't. Hey, people got to work. So if you hear a little noise, forgiveness, because I can hear him coming this way. But the dress change into this color, absolutely fabulous. The colors were gilded. Oh, Camila, he ain't got here yet, but I can hear him. He ain't got close to the window yet. Yeah, the colors were Gilded Age. I just wanted the dress to still, I wish there was like a little something on the shoulder, you know what I'm saying? Just to give the full embodiment of it. But if you're talking about like a dress, it's a dress, it's a dress, it's that dress, that's that girl, that's that bitch that spent good money on a good dress, it's the one. It's the one. It's the one. He by the window now. He by the window now. Listen. I hope you get it, sir. I feel bad for people who have to do lawn service in certain neighborhoods because, like, over here where I live, people don't be picking up after their dogs, and it kind of makes me angry. And I'm thinking to myself, what if someone's doing the yard work and all of a sudden that stuff flying everywhere? My brain, me trying to think for folks, asking questions. Girl, don't come for Nikki in this chat, Liam. You're gonna get dragged, sister. I can't protect you. Okay. I'm just gonna be honest, sister. I'm gonna be honest. Okay. See, oh, Bella, if you can't hear it, that means my microphone is one. That means my microphone is one. I'll give you the link for this headset, y'all. This was $30 okay? Come on, Amazon. But for real though, I thought Blake looks gorgeous. She's lovely. Now I don't appreciate that wedding she had in the location that it was. You know. But yeah. Other than that, I thought this was fabulous. But that plantation wedding wasn't cute at all. Sarah Jessica Parker, that is the assignment. This is the assignment for me. A bit. Except she would have been, okay, she would have been new money in the Gilded Age, if that makes any sense. Like, especially if you watch the show, because what she's wearing is a little bit like extra, but it's still in that moment. But she would have been one of those that's like, oh, she's new money. How dare she come up in here? They're threatened by she would threaten the society. That's who Sarah Jessica Parker is giving. What was her name on the Gilded Age? Not the one who was across the street from Agnes and them, but the one who had the affair, and that was the reason why she was sort of shunned from the community, but she had all of those riches in her house from that show. For the girls who watched that show, come on, help me out here. I can't think of her name. I liked her character, but she reminds me of her. That's who she reminds me of. Very that. Very that. I did. The Fascinator is adorable. It's beautiful. Oh my God. Why do I keep thinking about that South Park cameo? not the South Park ref. They dogged Sarah Jessica Parker out on South Park. It was a mess. Oh, no, it was on the show, Miss Chambers. There we go. There we go. Thank you, baby girl. The one who always walked in, and she had the most gaudy outfits, but they were still fabulous, and people were like interested in her, but because of her history, they wouldn't talk to her. And it was sad. Oh, Marilyn, I can't wait for them to get that show back up and running. It was so good. This is not Jared Leto. Yeah, Major, it was designed by a Black designer. That I do know. It was a Black designer that made her dress for her. So there was a lot of references and where that dress came from, exactly who it was for. So I loved it. This to me is nowhere near the category in any sense of the word. It's not Jared Leto. It's not him. It's some other dude. I forget his name. It's not even Jeremy. It's a whole nother person. Nor is it Matthew. That's not Matthew Anderson. Y'all are a mess. Here's how I found out it wasn't Jared Leto. I put not Jared Leto Met Gala 2022 in every article came up. This gives me Iris von Herpen though, right? It gives me that. Um it's his name is Frederick Robertson is his name. That's the guy who was wearing this outfit. I think it's fucking amazing. I think it's everything. It's so not the assignment. But like, oh, it's fabulous. I'd wear this. I would. I'd wear this. I'm just referring to the 3D art that is on the look in terms of Iris Van Herpen, because there was someone who did wear one of her pieces, or excuse me, one of their pieces, and this looks damn near similar to it, except theirs was more not as overly embellished with this kind of effect. Yes. Did I get that picture? I don't think I did. But it's a great final boss. Great final boss. Oh. 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 Jodie Turner-Smith is oh. 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 Okay. This is actually my favorite look of the night. There's another one that I live and breathe for, but for some reason, this just gave me what I needed. It gave me what I needed. I'm sad I didn't get Winnie Harlow's picture here. I don't know why. It was really hard to get photos. So many pictures online were just people like spamming the Met Gala with random pictures or cartoons of folks. So like when I was getting these pictures, it took me a good moment to be like, okay, here's one that doesn't say Getty all over it. Oh, here's one that doesn't have all this. Oh, here's one. Ooh, I was having a hard time getting photos. I don't get 1890s. I get the the early 1900s, but like, it's just so pretty. It's so pretty. Her skin, her hair, the way they did her makeup, the shimmer on the front, the way that the dress just plumes out. Oh, God. It's just. It's good. Ooh, girl, go in. Girl, go in. It's beautiful. Like, oh, stunning. All right. So, Chris Jenner, or for some of us, Alexis Michelle, went as Jackie Onassis, Jackie Kennedy, to so Chris. Y'all have money, so I know you have computers. You know what I'm saying? As well as access to the internet. Hold on, let's get to Chris. Here we go. Boot, meh, boot. She wishes. I mean, well. Matt, stop right there. That was a whole different story. Different strokes. Okay. I don't get it. I don't get why they came there. This isn't even close to Gilded Age. It's nowhere near it. Why would you do this? Like, and no, it's not giving, Chris. I'm sorry. And I'm going to get to the rest of your family too, because everybody was a chop. Except for Kylie, barely, but not even the category. Very duvet cover. Not that. Now, did y'all see Marilyn Monroe in this? I'm sorry. I have to talk about it. Pete, I know you're having fun, baby. Do your thing. What about do you know they put this in best dress? Like, do you know this was in best dress? I was like, for who? What did she do? What Gilded what? Nothing. Okay, not the category. 1, 2. Kim, blonde? No. No. I gotta tell you, no. You do not look good in blonde hair. I'm just gonna say it now. Nope. Oh, that makes it even worse. Oh. Not that that is actually the dress that Marilyn makes it even worse. Oh, I don't hate this lady, nor am I blinded by her as a star to where I'm just gonna sit there and lie and say this looks good. It does not look good. I don't like it. All kinds does it replicate looks. Tell me, what's Kim's style quickly? I just It's the bun. Like, at least wear a wig if you're gonna do it, girl. Does that make sense? Do you hear where I'm coming from on this? Like, at least wear a wig if you're gonna do this. But that bun looks so tired. It looks like you lost a fight. You know how some people always have their hair ready in a bun? That little quick little hair. It gives me she loses fights. Like, on a real note, it just gives me she lose fights often. Very much Courtney beat that ass. Mm-mm. Let's get in the comment section. She wore the dress singing to the president. Ooh, child. She can only do the honey blonde like what she did 12 years ago because this blonde is disgusting. I'm like, they really try to say Kim is the modern day Marilyn. Bish, where? The Libra scale tipped in Kim's favor because I almost went there, girl. Not with that body count. Well, he's not in the picture anymore. He has a look-alike. Well, now he can tell them apart. Um, in the Sheen fur coat. That was also a big issue for me is this coat. It normally I like a little something, something on the side. She didn't give me nothing like that. Where are the diamonds? It's a flat look. These people have money. I don't understand what's going on here. Hold on, bitch. Kendrick said a garlic bulb bun. Oh goodness. Woo! Brandon, are you white hair, white man? You trying to do Kennedy Davenport? We're not in church, baby. Listen, it's not even white. It's just a really, really bad blonde. It's a very, very bad blonde for her skin tone, and she should know better. She's a very much a stickler about her looks. So, this is all right. This isn't. Pete looks like security, and Kim looks like Kim. Kim look like him. Okay, Jessica Chastain is next. Did y'all get Gilded Age from this? I got her going to Abu Dhabi. Very Sex in the City, the second one. You know what I'm saying? Very that. We're going to Morocco. You know what I mean? Like not even Gilded, but someone said Dowager. I do like the color. I do like the color. I'm a fan of the sequins. You know, I like a little when people walk. Um, Drag queens would eat any celebrity in the Met Gala category. Why do drag queens understand assignments more than designers? Where were we this year? Simone was there last year. Did they not give Willow Pill the invitation? I'm so confused. Where were we at? Because I was looking for somebody. I wanted a Violet Chachki or someone to run up in there. Somebody. Sunset Boulevard. I mean, no, she gives me what would a rich old lady do though? Travel to Morocco, baby. Okay, I was right. I'm on the money. I'm on the money. I know what I'm going with this. I definitely know where I'm going with this because it wouldn't be a poor woman going to Morocco. Clearly, um, she went to the store. This looks really cool. I found this over here, and now I'm wearing it out and about. She went to Morocco, found this outfit, and now wears it in Los Angeles. so she can talk about where she went. Oh, it was the most wonderful place. There was so much sand. I like Jessica Chastain, but I was like, this isn't the category. Oh, I did get MJ Rodriguez Alum. I did get MJ in here. I did get her picture. I did like her outfit. Camila Cabello is next. What is it about her? Can y'all tell me what it is? What specifically about Camila is so amazing? And I'm not being facetious when I'm asking this question. I am genuinely wanting to know because none of my friends talk about her, listen to her. None of my family does. Nobody that I know in the direct vicinity of me, or even at a rock's throw, or even in a phone call. And I'm not shading, but honestly, she's still here. Like she's had more going for her than Normani, with no shade. Let's call it what it is. We're waiting for the album, girl. I don't get it. And yes, I did take a peek at that Cinderella movie, which I should put on my next Patreon shitty movie watch list. But I peeked at a couple of scenes and I was like, what is it? I don't get it. Her voice is okay. It's decent. It's not powerful, but it's a nice voice. She definitely can do a really interesting one string of a guitar run kind of bit. You know, dancing is a little stiff. Dua Lipa got more rhythm than her. Is it Shawn Mendes? Ooh, is that why she's interesting? Is it Shawn Mendes? Is it because she's dating an alleged gay man? Allegedly? But what is this though? Like honestly, you know, let's talk about it. Not only is this not the category, but in reality, if she wore this anywhere, the things I wouldn't care. I didn't drag Dua. I just said Dua had more rhythm than her. You know, Dua likes to just stand there and go, you know, Dua just do this. How? And then she, you don't want to leave me when you're mine. Very that. But with Camila, I always get, yeah. It's just, just right in here. So, they broke up? Did they break up? Escandalo! They broke up? They broke up? Oh my God. I wonder who he's going to go to next. Who will it be? I guess he'll have to wait till Jussie Smollett gets out of prison. Oh my God, they broke up. That's a gag. Camry. Camry's so shady. Broke up. Okay, Camila. Cabello, stop it. She's pretty though. I'm not gonna full on shade her. She is very pretty. It's just this is also giving me Playhouse, like Playhouse. Okay, Vanessa Hudgens. Oh, did I get Rosalia? I think I did. I had to because I like saw her dress and I was like, oh, this is everything. I'll give it to Vanessa. I actually was kind of here for this. Like, I'm so into Vanessa now. Right now. Oh God. I actually gave this. I was like, oh, okay. Now, category, not really. Like maybe in the boudoir, but like it's a good look. And that part. It's a fire shot though. It is. I thought she was pretty. Because I want to say this correctly. Oh Lord. And what's mad what made me mad is I literally had this set to go. I had the name ready to go. I just don't like to mess this up. Hold on. She's a model. Hold on, let me get the name. I'm so sorry. I had this in my brain. Da 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 da. Come on, Matty. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Wrote it in my notes. Where is it at? Come on, Matty. Because I thought this was kind of everything. It wasn't the assignment, but I still think this is beautiful and had a message to it too. Come on. Come on. Come on, love. Why is this not showing up in my notes? I wrote this down. This is not organized. Thank you. Thank you. That's what the name was. I am going to throw my phone away. And now it popped up. I believe it's Kwana Chasing Horse. Indigenous woman at the Met Gala representing fully. And I'm so happy they did. I'm so happy that they went looking like this and not in some English garb and some random design. You know what I'm saying? It was very much appropriate, beautiful, stunning, sickening, fabulous. I was like, wow. Okay. Bitch, I was like, wow. Didn't even need to be the cat. That was one of those moments where it's like, okay, work. See, that still is for me. This is another reason why I liked it, Andrew, because I was like, it's not, she didn't go dressed and presenting in something that would have been like, okay, like why? You know what I mean? I loved it. I think this is I think this is phenomenal. I appreciate this look. And when she walked, people stopped. It was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, whew, like, okay, very much that. It was beautiful, 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 beautiful. Loved it. Her makeup was, girl, I was like, oh, bitch, I had to live. So, yes, I will be looking at more of her work as she's a model. I would like to see more stuff that she's in. But that was my first time seeing her. And I was just like, wow. It is giving water, isn't it? Very much water, very much, coming from the river or an ocean or any body of water sort of situation like that. Very much that, loved it. Okay. From love to hate. Kylie, excuse me, Kendall, excuse me, Kendall, Kandala, Candices, conditions. No, it's Kit. Where are my goddamn glasses? Oh yeah, it's boring next. This is Kendall Jenner. I almost said gender. This is Kendall Jenner. It looks beautiful, like hanging from someone's window or possibly from a bed. You know what I mean? It's very drape. Okay. I'm outside in the A&G right at now. TT 2 a.m. on the it's very drape. Okay. Very drape. Don't dye your eyebrows again. I know that's for some people that's that girl, but like she doesn't have it like the way she thinks she do. I like her more out of all. No, because that Pepsi commercial was a fool. Never mind. Nope, take that back. It's a boot. They were just going for volume and it was very low energy. I thought this was so pretty. Oh, I thought this was so pretty. I thought this was Tiara. You know what I'm saying? From like the Princess of the Frog. I was like, oh my God. This is so pretty. This is so pretty. And I felt this was the category, right? Like, this is the category. Like, I can see Marion wearing this in the Gilded Age or what's my girl? What's my girl? Hold on, I gotta get my sister. Right? A reporter. We're gonna get to other people too, because I saw some folks up. I was like, my God, I don't even know who you are, and you're killing it. What's happening here? Like what? Thank you, gamer guy. Genesis. Ooh, I live for that name. Oh, that takes me back to real world. Ooh, that was Cyrus season with Genesis on there. Is it Suro? She's gorgeous. It's so oh, I love it. It's just beautiful. It's beautiful. She does look like a princess, a very Disney princess. It's so sweet. Cinderella in bed with Lord Bridgerton. I still haven't seen that show because of how people like hyped it up. And I hate when shows get super hyped to a point where I think it's obnoxious, not shading anybody for doing that. But it's gonna be one of those days where I just sit down and watch it just one day. Like, oh, I'm bored. Let me just go ahead and sit down and watch it. But I've been taking out the fantasy because of how many people like obsessed over the show. Um, I don't know who this is either. she Some people were dragging her on Twitter. I didn't want to go down the thread because they're like, I love the dress, hate her. And I was like, what? What did she do? It's like, what did she do? Oh, that's Miss New York, USA? Work. And it's a lovely dress, 1870s, right. I think this is a beautiful dress, but I really don't like her. I don't know who she is. I was like, wait, what happened? um, I think it's cute. I liked it. She was the topic of conversation for 15 minutes. I just couldn't get into the Met Gala in terms of like watching the red carpet because as people were coming out, I think maybe probably her a character she played on TV that they hate more than anything, more than her as an actress. It's probably something she played or something that happened because there was a thread like, girl, hate her, but love the dress. I was like, what? Like, huh? But Laura Laura Harrier. Harrier. Laura Harrier. That sounds right. Laura probably watching this like, no, this queen. I know. I know. I know, baby. Trust me. This is why I don't do the Met Gala red carpet. Harrier. Okay, thank you. Why did I take the R and put that together with that versus like allowing it to be in its own place? Interesting. My pussy. This is pussy on fire. It's not Lupita. That's not Lupita. She's a model. Hold on. Let me try to get this here. I had her name down too. Met Gala 2022. The color. Yeah, it's definitely not the category, but the color is what set it off for me. The way her skin looks, her makeup is absolutely spectacular. Here we go. Oh, and it has pockets. It's a Michael Kors dress. It has pockets. The dress has pockets. Hi, Quinn. Hi, y'all. Hey, hey, hey. Oh, come on, Matty. I had this baby's name down. This is so unprofessional. The girls are gonna hate me for this. Ew. Thank you. Gamer guy, as I'm typing in A's, I'm like, is it A-O or A-N? I kept doing that. Is it A-O or A-N? I feel bad. She's a model and she's stunning. And eat. Eat. Let me get a close. There's that fabric for a close-up view for the girls that were wondering what that fabric was giving. Mm-hmm. Mm. Stunning. Stunning. Not the category, but stunning. Okay, this is Precious. Come on, Matt. She's a model too. I actually live and breathe. I think she did the Fenty show. Precious Lee. Yeah. Yeah. This is Precious Lee. Altuzara. Um, oh no, Altuzara is the designer. Excuse me. Precious Lee is, yeah. This is Precious Lee and Altuzara. Not the category, but I still say she serves. I was like, she slays. I liked him. I thought she slayed. I was like, get in, girl. Oh, I liked it. Y'all remember what Alyssa did for episode 1 of season 14? Where was that? Ooh, that would have been nice. That would have been nice. I liked it. I think the bottom of the dress is what's serving it for me. Y'all said Lee Daniels. Rosalia? What y'all can't see is that there's pink in the bottom of the dress. So when she moves a little bit, there's like a pink tilt that actually from some of the ruffles at the bottom of it. I kid you not, I was gagged. I was like, oh my God. Like there's a picture of her getting up and picking up the dress, and there's pink in the bottom. It's like pink, and also I think there's like this mint teal color. Okay, so yes, this is one of my favorite dresses of the night. I thought it was stunning. This is very much the end of, I think this is sort of like towards the push of a new era out of the Gilded Age, but this is very new money Gilded. Very new money, very new society, very much up there, girl. Like she's a part of the new echelon. The old girls are out. Who is she? She's Rosalia. Very that. Use pedal dance. Oh, girl, this, oh my goodness, just beautiful. Oh, loved it. Now, Lala Anthony is next, and she was one of the reporters. Yeah? Okay. I like Jada's version better. I did. I like Jada's better. I hate the fascinator on it, Lala. It doesn't need to be there. It just doesn't need to be there. I like her down, but I really, really hate that little fascinator. It's so it looked like a little placemat for someone to put their plate on. You know what I'm saying? Or it's used for like a cozy for your pot so they can cool down. I wish it was better. So much better. I am for you. So much better. I'm for Janet Jackson. I know. Tired of being number two. So much better. I'm for you. So much better. I'm for you. What y'all know about discipline? Who is this? I can see some in the comments now. Man, he's not caring about. Girl, this is a rant with me. Calm down. Who is this? She shaded Jack Harlow. It was funny. But who is this? Because I don't like this either. Emma Chamberlain. Do we know her? No shade. Like honestly, do we? What movie? What do we know her for? A show? She's a YouTube. Ooh, must be in a different. She must be in a different algorithm than me because I did not know who that was. No shade. And watch this be me when if I ever get to the Met Gala. I take my picture. Who is that? Some YouTuber. I would hope to have a show on TV by then, but if I still get to go, bitch, I'm gonna slay that motherfucking carpet. But she won a YouTube award. Oh, I went one. Literally, okay, in a whole other tax bracket of YouTube than me, since I'm not allowed. No, just kidding. We're getting there. We're getting there. Check a look. Okay. Oh my God, y'all, we've been talking for almost an hour. Thanks for tuning in. Please hit that like button, share, and subscribe if you're new here, and become a part of this Rant Pack family. Love you down. Drop it sip if you feel like I'm funny, or if you see me struggling and you want some help, Matt, give me some milk. That's all available down there below. I pulled up my phone for a reason, and my brain just left me and said, "Nah, I'm cool. You don't need to talk about it. It's all right. It's all right, girl." I know, I know. Update the mood board. Does she do shit like that? It's funny because I'm getting new stuff put on the channel, so there'll be some changes. And this background will be completely different in 2 months. So I don't like it. A few times I've been around that track, but it's not just gonna happen like that. I wish you took this back, girl. I wish you took this back, girl. Looks like shit. Looks like shit. Looks like shit. Looks like shit. I heard that you wore lime green to the Met Gala and thought you were hitting, but I had to look at you and say that you're the only one. Giving him some, she's giving some kind of highlighter. Is she not? Like, you look like someone's Bible, okay? Like, literally, you know them ladies that highlight everything. Child, she sacrificed something. She has sacrificed something. Gwen, okay. If I'd never believed in the Illuminati, I do now looking at you. Ma'am, you're in your 50s. This is a gag. She does not look anywhere near that age. She looks like she's still in her 30s. We saw Death Becomes Her. Was that a real movie? Was that inspired by you? Like, what's happening here? Yeah, guys, it's Gwen Stefani, and I like Gwen. Well, I think after the Sweet Escape is when I stopped my Gwen train. It's been a little too her I guess I should have once she was adopting the Harajuku style, I should have known what was up. And then towards her era of, reggae and reggae music, that sound. Remember that era of Gwen Stefani? Then she went into rapping. Remember that song she did with Sweetie for the Old Navy commercial? That was a piece of shit. I miss her. I really do. I miss her for No Doubt days because No Doubt is still that girl. No Doubt is still that girl. All them albums, I lived and breathed for No Doubt. I still do. I loved them in high school. Favorite song from them is Ex Girlfriend. Ex Girlfriend. Another ex girlfriend on your list. I'm about to give you away for someone else to take. Oh, that song is a bop. That song is a bop. I have to listen to that again. Ah! Yeah, I don't speak. I know just what you're thinking. Not what time, don't need no explaining. Don't tell me that it hurts. Y'all gonna learn. I'm making my own lyrics. Don't speak. Hush, hush, darling. Hush, hush, don't tell me that it hurts. Oh my God. Like, we can go in on No Doubt. No Doubt that was a band. That was a band. Oh. Oh. That simple kind of life. Oh yeah. Ooh, I'm just a girl. That I used to. Spiderweb, stop it, Andrew. You're getting into my little playlist with her. I'm such a fan. It's my life. Oh no. Don't you forget. See, if I'm doing karaoke, I'm probably doing No Doubt music or some sort of like shit from the 90s. I'm not even gonna lie. But Ex Girlfriend was my favorite because that video was like killer. That video was everything. Her like that, and what was the one where she was like running in the wedding dress? There was one video, I think that's a simple kind of life. She was like running in a wedding dress. That one was beautiful too. I love that one a lot. It's another good one. They need her early music for sure, and they need a No Doubt song right now. Hella Good was one of my favorite songs too. I'm feeling hella good. I'm keep on dancing. Ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. Oh! Yeah, I think it was definitely Simple Kind of Life. It was the one where she was about to marry like all three of them or something, and it was like this little back and forth whatever moment, and she was kind of losing it. Bathwater was good too. No, you're really lovely underneath it all. Okay, sorry. Favorite album from hers though was Love Music Sex Baby. Is that what was that what it was called? It was Love Me Cool Baby. I forget the name of it, but it was the one with Holla Back Girl, Bubble Pop Electric, all of that. That was my favorite from her. Luxurious, working so hard every night and day, and now I get to play back. Yes, like that. Come on now. And then I did love her song with Eve. It took a while to get you here, but I'm gonna take my time. Don't fight that good in your ear. Now let me blow your mind. There we go. Love Angel Music Baby. There we go. There we go. It was just a crazy time. She like stopped. She stopped doing like No Doubt. She's doing her solo. I remember it was still TRL was still on the air, and that what you waiting for? Tick tock, tick tock. Ow, ow, all that. Yeah, she had a cat. Yes, thank you, Abu. She has a decent catalog. She do. I mean, now it's shit, but she did. Gwen had a nice catalog. Now it's Blake Shelton. Now it's Blake Shelton. Put your hands up, put your hands up, put your hands up. You got it. Drive fast, baby. Pull your fastest in your car. I'm here waiting, try you to be real hard. Sorry. It should be. That's an easy one. And girls could cut the fuck up on that one. Oh. And now we what to waiting for. Yeah, that would be take a chance and you shall go. Girl, someone could buck to that for a second, but really a comedy queen could slay to that one. Yep. 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 Ever since Blake Shelton, it has never been the same. Yes, I did. But I will tell you this though, I'm about to go download some more of her music because it's been a while. I have, I used to have all of her albums, no lie. But ever since some Blake days and me getting an iPhone, I just haven't cared because I was an Android girl back in the gap. So yeah, there are some songs I got to download because there were some bops, but I think I have a whole No Doubt list, so I already have that set up because I have a alternative music with Blink 182 and No Doubt and Green Day that I have. It took a while. It was a Friday night. I walk alone and not feeling right. Like I have, and that's the time she walked away from me. TV show. Yeah, I have a couple of. What's my age again? Oh, it's my age again. A couple of those songs. Because I was like, those are my growing up years when that music was out. Very much. I miss MTV. Not MTV now, but old MTV. Oh. Ma'am. Hey, Carmelo. Hey, boo boo. Hey, y'all. Thanks for tuning in. Almost 200 of you here. Hit that like button, share, subscribe. Who are this family? We're awesome. I don't like it. It's a chop. Not her stealing. Katy Perry, you know what? It's about time you did something I liked. It's been a while. It's been a while. It's been a while. I thought this was gorge. I don't know about category, but it was gorgeous. Okay. Barry. Hey, Mattivia. Came in to get my daily dose. All right, well, hold it together now. You know that stuff works quickly. Okay. Speaking of which, a part of my commercial, I'm gonna make a jingle for Mattivia, but I'm not gonna keep it like, Activia is their own brand. I'm not trying to pop them. I love Activia. I would love to work with them one day. But y'all know I love it so much we have Activia. But I'm gonna make a little jingle and I hope you like it. So I was working on it earlier today, and I'm not going to share it until it's ready, but there's a jingle coming soon. A small jingle. Ow! I'm so excited to work on this project. I thought Katie looks great for me. Not the category, but I thought for what it's worth, she didn't come as a hamburger. And she didn't wear a cube on her head. Well, you write music for a living? Oh my God. We need to sit down because I have like a lot I can unload into like great music that I've been trying to do because Lord knows I rap and I sing horribly for reasons that are known by mankind. But Jamar has already said he'd do my backup vocals or just sing in the background, woo, woo, just in the background while I'm doing some spoken word nonsense. Very much that sorts. But I said I would love to do what I would like to do a black gay version of Weird Al Yankovic. That's always been a dream of mine. It's always been a dream of mine. I just want to do something. I want to do like a comedy album. I've always wanted to do that. Like y'all hear me talk about this dumb shit today with Mattivia. I mean, come on now. Like, but in reality, Mattivia is that girl. Because when I get my own Activia, I sing my own song. Like, ew, I'm for real. Like, I don't think anyone's been doing that lately to the same effect, and I've been wanting to do it because it's like, child. Oh, not King reading me. That's me. That would be me. Method Man's fine, so I take it. Mm, Clearly, my face had to be widened to fit the shot. Okay. I'm sorry, baby. I have your picture up here, and I already started moving on to other things. I did like this though. I actually did like the other one too. I like both of them actually. I don't like the black shoes with it, but I liked it in some sort of aspects. But I thought this was fierce. I wish he didn't have the contacts in. I just wish he didn't have the contacts in. He is definitely giving me X-Men. Storm Son, if we really just want to go there. But I just wish he didn't have the contacts. But I love, 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 love this outfit. I lived. I live. Is that jeans? Is that like a denim? Girl, that is everything. I just hate the contacts. This is so pretty. It's not the category, but it's so pretty. She's so pretty. Oh, she's so pretty. And her fro is perfect. Oh, it's beautiful. Her fro is so beautiful. Oh, my natural hair is just weeping. Oh, it's just beautiful. It's not the category, but it's beautiful. I did. I like this a lot. I thought she was so pretty with the flowers on top and the buttons that are going down the front of the dress. Uh, I'm so happy she wore white gloves with it too. It really just added something for me. Yeah, I think I just gave up on the category. This is just now about if it looks good or not. Like we give extra points if it's the category at this time. Because baby, if this was RuPaul's Drag Race, RuPaul would have had a fit. I see y'all didn't care, but then again, she didn't. Certain people didn't get critiqued as harshly as others did, who either followed or didn't follow. But she in this pink, yeah, just Blair. I'm with you on that one. She needs to invest in this color. Yes, they were given a lot of we thought about the category and we said, you know what? I'm gonna tell you what I feel about the category. I'm gonna tell you what I feel about it. Telling you. Mm-mm. On my shoulders makes me happy. Okay. I bet y'all don't even know where that's from. um, Sunshine on my shoulders makes me happy. Oh, oh goodness. Hold on, let me get this baby's name. I think my notes erased by accident, so now I'm having to redo everything, which is not my. Chloe Bailey better be happy I didn't put her picture up here. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Chloe Bailey better be happy. Thank you, Stephanie. I'll give you extra points if you know what season that's from. I know the episode and the whole bit. I'll give you extra points if you know what actual episode that's from. It's one of my favorite Simpsons episodes, actually. If you get it, I'll go in. I will do the full bit. I will do the full bit. Please. If you tell me what the episode is, I'll do the whole skit. Yeah, this is what Chloe wore. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. This is mm-mm. It's very sisty. Shut up, Matt. Thank you. Can we have a pool dad? 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 Can we? I understand. Let us celebrate with the adding of chocolate to milk. That's not her. That's not Yara Shahidi. That's not her. Yeah, that's not Yara Shahidi. Yeah, Yara Shahidi is a little bit more light skinned than that woman on our screen here. But yeah, that's one of my favorite episodes. That was the pool episode. That was when Bart broke his leg and had to sit in the house, and they were parroting that one movie. I forget the name of it, or it's either a Hitchcock movie. I think it is a Hitchcock movie. And Lisa has to go over there, and it's Flanders' house, and they think that he murdered his wife, but it's actually like the Bushes. Yeah, very that. Yes, first it was episode 1, season 6, and it's one of my favorite episodes for sure. Yeah. They were like, just so you know, we will continue to do this. That's right. Bart of Darkness is the name of the episode. Thank you. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and move on from this look here. I thought it was stunning. Now, Megan the Stallion is next. Nope, this ain't the category either. I thought this was pretty though. I was like, okay. I liked it. I'll be honest and say it was kind of expected from Megan. No shade. The Rear Window. Thank you. Thank y'all. Oh, thank y'all. Thank you. I love it when y'all are like here with me on this stuff. Yes, it was. They basically did that. It was mocking or parroting off of it. It's nice though. It's just something I would have expected her to wear. And she does look good in gold. She looks really good in gold. Megan looks very good with gold. That crushed gold. Normani is next. Or for some of the girls on Twitter, Normani is next. I'm waiting for this car to go by. This to me is like, what's the word I'm looking for here? Would you consider this Gilded Age? Because it has aspects of it that I feel are very gilded. I think it's almost like an update, like this version of that. You know what I mean? I liked it though. I did. I was like, this is cute. I liked it. But it was like, to me, I was like, gilded or not, it's a good look. That there it is, Lisa. Very meets current looks with what the category provided for it. So I liked it though. It's a lot better than a whole bunch of okay, gildish age. Slight references, slight stuff that I like. So it's too much skin for it to be full on gilded, which is one of the issues I had with everyone's looks. They thought, oh, wear a beautiful dress with a big plume of a gown. No, it's more than that. That's not gilded. Okay. I'm gonna wear a gown. That'll do it. No. but I like this. MJ Rodriguez from Pose FX. Um, she was also on Black Lady Sketch Show, a Black Lady Sketch Show. I like that skit that she did. It was good. I like this, to be honest with you. I thought this was, it gave a little bit more 1920s for me than 1800, like late 1800s, early 1900s. For me, it gave me a little bit 20s, but I liked it. I thought this was cute. I did. I like the fact that it transitioned from that like silver into the gold, the way this looked. I liked it a lot. I did. I was happy MJ was there. I was really happy she was there. I miss Pose. Oh, yeah, I'm saying it. I really miss Pose. I really miss that damn show. Like, oh, girl. Technically, we'd be getting another season about now. Maybe in a few weeks, we'd be getting the new season because it's May, June. It's around Pride Month. Yeah, very Great Gatsby. Very that. Oh, I miss Pose. Can we get another gay show that is like geared towards the Black POC community with trans women and men and brothers and sisters? Oh, girl, y'all don't know. Like, I had to like turn it on the other day, and I turned the episode where Elektra just basically just goes the fuck in at the dinner table. When Jiggly and all of them were sitting there, and she pulls that whole sheet off. Like, yes. Oh, I just miss it so much. But going, I thought it was nice. It was nice. I like the look a lot. Is it Nicola or Nicola? Because I remember she was on Graham Norton one time and they were talking to her and she was explaining the way to say her name. Is it Nicola or Nicola? Because there's two that have the same, their names are spelled the same, but one is Nicola and one is Nicola. You think this is a boot? Oh my God, but it's category. It's category, Carmelo. It's category. It's category. Oh my God, like people lived. I was like, okay, this is category. This is Gilded. Nicola. Okay, got it. This is category. Yes, this is category. Now, someone brought this up on Twitter, and I agree. They said they wished it was like peacock colors because of the feathers. I'm like, that's normally bad luck, though. She's on Dairy Girls, and I love that show. Yeah, she's on that show, Dairy Girls. It's a good show. You should watch it. If you haven't seen it on Netflix, it's a good show. I was like, this is the category. She looks a little small, and I will say that it does give me outfit is eating me alive, but like it is very much the category. So I was like, oh, okay. But I think whoever made this needed to tighten a couple things up because it does feel like it does feel a little big on her, and she's a small little baby. You know what I'm saying? But this was the category, and that's why she's not getting no boot from. No, because we still like the outfit. See, the thing is that outfits wouldn't fit Deja, and we would still not like them. I put this on everything, baby. When I go to DragCon, I try to meet Deja. If I say we don't talk about Tio, I will let Deja slap me. Not hard. if she lets me say that to her, and if she lets me film that moment, I will let her slap me. I put that on everything. I'm gonna have Mimi right there too. Like if you let me sing the song, you can slap me. Not too hard though. I'm light. Or whatever you want to do. Like because I have to. I have to meet Deja. I got to. Like that there's no way on God's green earth I wouldn't be able to go through DragCon and not see like one of my favorite people on the series. Even though I didn't like the runways, they're still one of my favorite people from season 14. Like, period. I'm gonna meet Diabetes too. It's like low key, can you just like do a light strangle, like type 1, and then we'll be good, really good right here. I can see her reading me the fucked out. I can see it now. Okay, stunning. It's not the category, but I like this. I thought it was pretty. I thought the top was fabulous. Not the category, but I thought this was cute. Well, I was gonna do like give a real T-Rex sound, or from my Bad Boys Club video yesterday. Kyok! That's fine. I think her hair is done. Her hair was done. Look at that shine, baby. That hair is slicked. 200 people in this piece. Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. Mindy Kaling, who is one of my favorite people on The Office. Kelly forever. Kelly Kapoor forever. This is a Kelly Kapoor stan house right over here. Ryan. I thought Kelly looked good. It's not category at all, but I think it's a beautiful dress. I think she looks pretty. I had to include this. I love Kelly. I mean, I love Mindy Kaling. I'm calling her Kelly. Matthew. No. It's Mindy. I like it. She's pretty. It's pretty. Oh. We were doing so good. We were having such a good time. I guess I have to be mean. It's Amy. Amy Schumer. I thought you were on a break. I thought what happened at the Oscars was such a huge deal for you that you needed some time to really sit down and take a moment to gather yourself together because as a white woman and this black man got on stage and assaulted this other black man in front of your eyes when you are a comedian and it could have been you could have said that joke about Jada. Like all of that, all of it, every bit of you in the interviews you did and everything that came from that situation to where you said you were so traumatized by that moment that you would need to step away from the limelight, and a lot of us applauded you for stepping away from the limelight because you decided to step away, not because of the situation, just to step away, okay? You made a whole big deal about, Amy, we ain't seen you in a minute. Came back to the Oscars, made a whole situation about you, and now here you come over here dressed like you just don't give a damn. Like, what was the point of this? I'm all for deconstructed beauty, no makeup, coming out, just doing your thing, and all of that, but, like, let's be very clear. You need about 3 more months sitting in your house. You look lost. I feel like you have, like, an umbrella in your trunk. Like, I don't you don't you just I just don't know why was she there? Like, once I saw her, I was like, "What? What?" And did you see Venus with her? Girl, I sat there like, "This can't be real. This can't be real. This can't be real." Because like, Venus had the same designer as and she came out also with a couple of glasses, a suit or whatever. And I was like, oh, okay, so that's what we're giving today. And I was just so mad Venus was sitting there with her. I was like, oh God, Amy Schumer didn't even watch King Richard. Like, really? I liked her, and then I learned a lot about her and stopped. Cynthia Erivo is next. I thought this was sick. I thought this was stunning. I was like, ooh. The only thing I don't like is the Louis Vuitton purse. And I know why she has it. It makes sense for specifics, but like, I liked everything else about this. I just hated that goddamn Louis Vuitton purse. Hated it. Mm-hmm. I'm for real, Shay McKay. I just do not understand why she did a lot of barking and she out here looking like what? Like, oh my God. But go on, Cynthia. You giving, honey. I enjoyed this. I saw the picture, the side by side, and what she was going for. So I was like, oh, okay, I live. I did not like that purse. And I have a Louis Vuitton bag. No, well, that's why I made my statement because I was like, I know why she has it for the aesthetic of the look. And I have a Louis Vuitton bag now in that same print. But like, I don't know. For me, it just with the white, I don't know. Yeah, I didn't want the bag. Yeah, I just wish someone else was holding her bag. That's all. Casey Musgroves. This is pretty. This is pretty. I'm normally not a fan of prints like this where it's like swoosh, swoosh, swoosh. Normally not a fan of that kind of print. I like when prints sort of like go where it's a huge moment and you can see it and it's very descriptive. But this is nice. This is nice. Oh no, you're fine, Will. I was just, you know, I'm reading. I'm reading and reading. Oh no, I'm not. I'm reading and talking, dripping like you know. I got Mad Men from this too, Bohemian Bay. Finally, a fan. I would have had a fan. I think if I did Gilded Age, I'd have to go in drag for sure, and I would give more Gilded Age, but garden party. So it would be very giant plume of a hat, a very corseted dress with a big billowy back, and I'd had a giant fan. Everything would have been full on exaggeration for me. So yeah, if I'm gonna do Gilded Age, I'm gonna do Gilded Age with gaudy, very high fantasy in terms of it all, very big and embellished. So yeah, I'd do a ginormous hat. The ribbon that goes up top of it, the huge brim, and I have a giant fan, and I'd have a little croquet stick. Oh, bitch, I come with accessories. And I'd have a whole team of party people behind me playing croquet as I'm walking. Oh, yeah, I give that because no one else would have thought of it. Mm, that's what I would have done. Very that garden party in that one episode of Gilded Age when Mrs. Russell had to go over there to impress that one woman and they were trying to go into that other lady's house. Very that scene for me. Sandwicher, it's really good. I promise. It's a good time. Good time. Yeah, Lisa, let's go ahead and give this some time here. Shout out to Regina King. Last night was supposed to be her first public outing since her son passed, and clearly she wasn't ready. We love her. We do love Regina King. It's definitely sad news for her. Regina's been a workhorse lately, like putting out so much work and really giving it back. And to something like that happening, it's very sad, very sad. Regina's nothing but love. Been a fan since the beginning days of Miss King, okay? Friday, Poetic Justice, Regina King, that part. That part. Janelle Monáe is next in Ralph Lauren. I liked it. It's Janelle. This is Janelle. Not exchange, but this is definitely Janelle. Down. Okay. Talk about come on 227 Regina King Boondocks Riley. Okay. that get that kind of stuff. Okay. I liked it. It's clean, simple. It's very simple. Yeah, no, this is by Ralph Lauren. She has a lot from Ralph Lauren. I think she does a lot with them. That might not be an exclusive design for her, but it's her aesthetic. So that's why I was like, yep, not mad at it at all. Thought it was a really good look. I like Janelle. It's a good thing you make great music and your voice is lovely, and I'd love for you to sing in my ear one day. But Anderson Paak, I think this is Gucci. The music's great. Okay. The music's great. We're going to talk about her in just a second, but Michelle Yao is next. I thought this was absolutely beautiful. I love this green. Michelle looks gorgeous. 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 Oh, gorgeous. Mm-mm-mm. Go in, Michelle. Okay. Woo, honey. Mm-mm-mm. Classic, classic. She's one of my favorite actresses. Oh, we're gonna talk about that in just a second because I'm gonna give my review on it. I'm not gonna give it too many spoilers. Actually, not gonna give any spoilers, but I'm gonna talk about it in a sense so y'all will either go see it or you might wait till it becomes on demand in June because it will be on demand. I think either at the end of May or beginning of June. But I love her. I've been a fan of hers since the '90s when she was doing movies with Jackie Chan. Mm, she's amazing. Billie Eilish is next. Her outfit is made out of natural materials. It was category. It was the category. I don't like the black hair. I don't like the black choker. That was my is. That was my issue. I'm okay with the dress. I don't like this hair and I don't like this black choker. Not with this outfit. I'll be real with you, Slay J. I know you like the modeling. Not I. I was like, I hope we hear a pop so I know her back is all right. But like, I just wanted a different hair and a different choker. I wouldn't have been mad at all after that. That's the only critique I have for this because the dress is gorgeous. That black choker and that hair, though, I was like, that's all. A little bit, a little bit. Yeah, that's kind of what it gave for me. But like the outfit, the dress is on theme. The dress is beautiful. I just, I, that's it. That's my only issue is the hair and the necklace. That's it. Everything else is great. But the hair and the necklace is a job. Yeah, I think a red, just not black. I don't, something about that does not sit right. Anyways, it's Lizzo. It's bad bitch o'clock. Yeah, it's thick 30. I like that new song she came out with. Oh, da, 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 da. I like parts of this. I'm here for the gold flute, but I might be better. Tone up the music. I like the necklace. Turn up the lights. Makeup is done. The hair is right. Everything's on site. Okay, okay, all right. And about damn time. I liked it. The flute is what's carrying me though. It's gold. I just live for the gold flute. I'm like, yes, ma'am. I don't even think those aren't chaps. That's just like one of those dresses where it's just the panel is out of it. It's just a panel out and they put the not I don't want to call them garters because it low key just like strips of fabric to keep it connected together, but it's just supposed to be like a separated or deconstructed dress moment versus it being chaps. Because I was nervous too when she was walking. I said, "Girl, if I see a pan, I'm gonna scream," and it wasn't, so I was happy. But I was just here. She played the flute too on the red carpet. I'm like, "Go on, girl." Yeah, just a little exposed boning, something like that, Isaiah, just to keep it together versus it being like a chaps look. Yeah. Yeah, very that. Um, this Gigi is one of them. How did Gigi? So this is from The Cell with Jennifer Lopez. Fight me on it. This is from The Cell. This is dead ass from that movie. Mm, I was like, "Oh, wow, she watched it too." That's one of my favorite Jennifer Lopez movies. Probably my favorite Jennifer. Yeah, it is my favorite Jennifer Lopez movie. I got the sell from this, so I was like, "Oh, okay." I don't know about Gilded Age, but like, oh, okay. I see y'all with the Cardi B. It was definitely that, but I was like, oh, okay. Barry. If this were in black, all the people in New York would love this because you know them bubble coats be up and at 'em out there, honey. The cell meets Utica a little bit. Utica would have worn a gown under this though. Like, let's be very clear. Utica wouldn't have wore pants. It'd been another gown underneath this big ass coat. Mama would have been looking like she was floating. Okay. I like it. It's just not for me. I like it, but I want it somewhere else than the Met Gala. I want this to be something like she walked up to a fashion show and this was the look she was going to sit down and I'd be like, "Oh, yes, ma'am." But, it didn't I wasn't blown. Um Children of the Damned are next. I mean, the Kardashian sisters are next. Nope, I was right the first time. So these 4 black women, no, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It's just before someone's coming. Disclaimer: this program's for entertainment purposes only, and content is not intended to malign any religion, race, company, individual, or wigs, or lack thereof. All opinions expressed by Matty Rants and program participants are solely their personal views and do not reflect the opinions of every human being on the planet. No hate should be sent to any of the shows or individuals mentioned on this program. Please don't be a poot. If you feel uncomfortable about viewing this program, please consume some activity and a good poot. Okay? Thanks. All right, just to be clear. I wish I should like just narrate this in Uncle Ruckus voice. The one on the left over there, who's she getting married to? One of them basketball players or rappers or something. Meanwhile, the tall one in the middle looks like she's got bent over and burnt by the sun. Stop. Where did that baby's eyebrows go? Oh, the only one I like is Courtney. I actually like Courtney's outfit. It doesn't give me the category at all, but that I somehow live. What is Kylie wearing and why? That man's not gonna marry. I'm like, do you want to be on that asteroid lawsuit? Do you want to be on that asteroid lawsuit, Kylie? I put a different outfit on, Miss Mama. All right. Well, now we know. Yeah, the orange crayon next to her looks a fool, in my opinion. I can't take Chloe seriously anymore. I'm sorry, Penelope. I think you think she looks not. Khloe Kardashian is basically what William the Baddest wants to be. Ooh, Matthew, a darker skinned white woman. Ooh, Matthew. Let me get off of OJ's daughter. Okay, so Courtney, I like Courtney's. I don't know why. Maybe because it just looks so not trying so hard. Yeah, she looks like she's not trying hard, and I'm happy for it. The other one without the brows looks like she looks like girl. Kendall, you look like a castmate on the Oblongs without those eyebrows. Don't do that no more. Blonde is not you and Kim and blonde. Don't do that no more. I'm tired of it. 3 full-blooded sisters and one. You know what? Shut up, Matt. Lies. They're not 3. It's just playing. I can't even say that. Wait, because it's like boo, boo, boo. 3 different fathers in this video. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Am I? Am I just kidding? Okay, Chris. Oh, I see you, baby. Okay. Okay. If you're wondering why I hate you, I do. SZA, this is not the hat for the look. I just want to tell you that I love your music, but this hat is a fool, a chop. This pink dress wants to do something with it. Why do you have this big giant black boot, girl? I can't. Sabi, exactly. That's why I was like, wait a minute. Oh, that's why I was like, oh my goodness. Just happy it's not Black History Month with the Kardashians, you know. All those all those guests in their home don't feel some kind of way. Oh my goodness. Let's see here. Do you review P Valley? No, I might do reactions because I haven't seen the full series just yet. Everybody keeps on telling me like do with it, but I'm a watch. I'm a watch. I just have a lot on my plate. I hope so, Slay J, because we got that. She started promoting this stuff last year. I was like, damn, I love SZA down, but I needed Control was that girl for me. So like I'm ready for the next experience. And then also after her what was that video that she did for the Good Days? The song that came on after Good Days. Oh my God. I need it in my life right now. Like I absolutely need it in my life right now. Like seriously. But we'll see. But this outfit's not for me. So bye, SZA. Baboot. All right, so this is going to be a light film review. I'm not going to spoil too much for you on this. I'm a low-key just going to give you the synopsis in my own version and tell you my general thoughts of this movie called Everything Everywhere All at Once. A lot of people have wanted to watch this film. It's still in the movie theaters. They've extended its run, so if you get a chance to, I highly recommend this. And normally, y'all know me, I'll tell you something about a movie if I like it or not. I put this on everything. My roommate just got home. I'm like, child, I'm recording. I watched this in the movie theater. Yeah, this was in the movie theater. It's currently still in theaters now. It'll be on demand, I think, in June or the end of May. How many times did I cry? Oh, baby. A few. They all the tears were sort of reserved for the last 45 minutes of the movie because of where it went in terms of the direction it was going. But just sort of sum it all up, we start off the story starts off with this mother who is kind of overwhelmed with a lot that's going on in her life, especially with her father coming to visit from China, her daughter who is a lesbian and she's sort of coming to terms with that, and her husband who seems to be a little bit out to lunch. But in reality, these things are simply, what's the word I'm looking for? These things are, you know what? Let me just do this. Sometimes we as people are so stuck in what we have going on with ourselves that we can't see another perspective of another person. And we always sort of feel that in our lives that what if we made this decision? What if we went this direction? Where would my life be? And sometimes we have regrets that way. So with this movie, there's this strange occurrence that happens where sort of like a multiverse is opened. But why and for what reason? And who is the main villain here? That's as much as I'll give you. And that's honestly a great way to describe it without giving too much away. But the film itself tackles a lot of different relationships between husband and wife, daughter and mother. You know what I'm saying? Father and child. Like there's a lot of different moments and different relationships that also appear throughout this movie and have different messages behind strength and where things are coming from. Like there was something about Jamie Lee Curtis in this film not giving you normal Jamie Lee Curtis. Like Jamie was like, in particular, do not make me pretty for this movie. I'm not asking for a girdle. I don't want nothing at all. Like Jamie asked to look like this, which I thought was amazing. But honestly, I had to choose this photo because it covered a very key, essential part of this film on this desk. There's actually a couple of things on this desk that I had to find a picture to hide it from so they wouldn't give a lot away. But they go into the tax office because they're doing taxes, and of course, you know, it's a translation issue, and they may end up losing their business that they moved from China all the way over here for. At the same time, there's a lot happening with her husband wanting to divorce, her child feeling like they don't have any relationship anymore, and her just trying to maintain all of it. But once that multiverse is opened, she gets to see different directions she could have gone in. And that it's like Doctor Strange without the Marvel budget and not a superhero movie and based more in us and what we deal with giving a science fiction flair. Um, the acting is amazing. There is a universe where people have hot dog hands. Hot dog fingers, excuse me. That is that was one of the weirdest scenes I've ever seen in this entire. What? It was so weird. Uh, so weird. It was so weird. And there's even a part where they become rocks. It's a very interesting movie. I cried a lot during this film, and I'm going to get emotional talking about it because at a point in my life, I really lived in a regretful place of not getting to achieve the dreams that I wanted to do. Something like with my YouTube channel is a perfect example of this. When I started like working at a customer service job, and I never took risks to audition or start a channel or do anything like that. And something about seeing different perspectives of if I just went this way, what it would have been like, but somehow everything going the way it was absolutely the way it should have been. And it took her seeing herself in different, I guess, multiverses to see what she had in front of her was so amazing. And it also, the best part about this movie to me was it wasn't just focused on her, it was focused on the family too. Like everybody had their own specialness to it that made it really good. It was super strange. It was super weird, but it also made perfect sense throughout the entire movie. Like you will be sitting there going, what the fuck is going on? But then you're also like, oh my God, I totally get it right now. And you know, it's also more heartfelt and layered. This movie is so cathartic, and there was so much connected with emotionally. Like I walked out the movie theater and this woman was crying, and she's like, "I'm sorry for crying." I was like, "You don't say you're sorry for crying." She's like, "This is my third time watching this." I was like, "It's my second." And as I was walking out, we were discussing moments, and she said, "Well, for me, with my mother, this hits a chord deeply." And I said for myself, I said for me, it was the husband's take on life that I needed to hear. I needed to hear it. I needed that conversation on his take on how he fights his way through life. Oh, that shit put me through it. I was over there sobbing. And that was the best part about it, Andrew, was like going through the movie and it wasn't treating us like we're stupid. It wasn't going, oh, we're going to say so many things to go over your head. Everything was placed perfectly and everything had a message to it. And what I liked about the movie, and I'm glad I went and saw it twice, I highly recommend seeing it 2 times, maybe more than that. After the first time you watch it, when you go see it the second time, you see what the director was trying to do. With everything literally is in your face. Like it's all in your face. And you don't realize it till again you rewatch it over. But honestly, it's one of my favorite movies I've ever seen in life. And the message The conversation between the mom and the daughter towards the end really struck a nerve with me and my own father in reference for acceptance and this, that, and the other, as well as, the conversation with her husband and where they felt where the joy lied and where it left them. The conversation with her dad was sobbing. I was sobbing. I was sobbing. But it was all beautifully put together. And what made it even more amazing, y'all, was the fact that there was action, there was comedy, there was drama, there was a horror aspect. There was one part that was kind of scary, like, oh shit. And it almost combined every genre of film together into this beautiful, heartfelt message that I think everyone could relate to. So if I don't recommend any other movie to you this year, if I don't say anything else, because I'm gonna go see Doctor Strange Thursday for sure. I'm seeing Doctor Strange Thursday. But I had our waitress at BB's, when I mentioned going to go see the movie, she stopped everything and was like, oh my God, you're going to go see it? You're going to love it. It's so good. I'm like, really? She's like, honestly, it was one of the greatest movies I've seen. Da, 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 da. I went and saw it. I agree. It was really good. I was fully touched by its message. I cried both times I went and saw it. I cried over different things the second time I saw it because I missed some stuff. And I think the message is really important. It actually has changed my viewing of life, honestly. Listen, Andrew, I lost my shit when I saw that the boy from the Goonies and from Indiana Jones was in the movie, and he's the husband. Do you know that was my scene that I cried? Like, especially you know what if you know what I'm talking about. Like I boo-hooed. Stop it! Stop it right now! Oh, I started crying. I was like, oh my God, I just He was so good. I hope he gets nominated too. I enjoyed him as well. Yeah, like I bawled my eyes out with his part. Like, ooh, and I will say B is on the money with this. It was a healing experience for me watching that film, with some residual anger I had left over from certain stuff that I have had with friendships, with family members. That movie cleared a lot of headspace for me. I put money on it. I put money on it. And it's also interesting because if you've noticed in my videos after watching that film, like how I respond to like certain like bullshit or whatever has been less aggressive than I used to be. And it's something that I'm still like casually working on, because I brought the movie to my therapist. Like I explained it to her, and they watched the movie. And the last time I talked to them, which was like 3 days ago, she was telling me the experience she had with the movie. And she's like, I'm glad you told me to go watch it, because I actually want to include some of those conversations in our talk. And I'm like, thank you. Because I needed to have that moment, because it was like that movie, it did something for me. My therapist went and watched it. Like, come on now, y'all. It's really good. Sit in the back. I sat in the middle, but let's be clear, it's such a hypocrite. I wasn't the only one sobbing in the movie theater. It was a couple people going, like grown men, just like, ooh, like people. There was several scenes where it just really touched home. And honestly, seeing Jamie Lee Curtis again in this kind of movie setting, I love her in comedies and dramas, and her story too. There's also this really interesting scene with her and Michelle Yeoh. Whoo. Lisa, it's not scary. And Andrew and everybody else who's seen it, who's in the comment section, like sort of like give her your feel on it. There's like a moment where it kind of dives into the horror aspect, but not even close. I will say that there are scenes, because it's a little bit graphic in certain scenes, but not to the point where it's like gross or like, oh my God. But it reminds me there's a scene that reminded me of Kill Bill. 2 scenes in particular that reminded me of Kill Bill in the Crazy 88 fight, but not to that extent. Because there's a fight scene that's actually, you don't know whether to be like, wow, that's cool, or, oh, that's what? It's kind of gross. Yeah, it gets tense at moments, but those get washed over. The direction that it takes you in is not meant to like harm you or to be like, I'm gonna scare you. It's meant to like, fully like pull together in your emotions in terms of, how you feel. Like you'll see if you give it a chance. I promise you. Promise you. Promise you. Promise it. Promise this. Promise it. Promise it. Okay, so yeah, I highly recommend this. Go and see Everything Everywhere All at Once. It's a great film. I love it so much. This part right here, this was also life changing because never have I ever been in a movie theater and it had been so quiet during a scene, but laughed in the beginning. But then afterwards, like you continue with this scene, right? Oh, girl, it got quiet. Then you heard a lot of this. This is one lady behind me. Ooh, that was deep. She kept saying, ooh, that was deep. Ooh, I was like, I know. There are yes, there is some action moments in this. There's a couple of fight scenes that are really cool. And they do like lots of kung fu style. You know how Michelle Yeoh used to fight back in the Gap, like Super Cop? Those days? Yes. Both her and old dude from Goonies, bitch. I was geeked. Andrew, I was like, oh my God, he's fighting? And this one was gagged. I was like, oh my God, this is crazy. Again, you got to see the movie. It was fucking awesome. And again, like Andrew says, it's in everything movie. Like everything's in it. Everything's in it. Totally recommend the movie. It's so good. Yeah. This conversation was so deep in this part right here. Everybody, not a soul was speaking. Hey, Adelina. My partner and I were supposed to do a double feature with this and Multiverse of Madness, but I think we're going to the Rose Room for Rising Star after Multiverse of Madness. I would see this before I would see Multiverse of Madness. Multiverse of Madness is going to be all about the, what's it called? The action, and it's a Marvel movie. This is going to take you on a level of an emotional journey. Laughs, you know, it's going to hit you at some points in times. You're going to be learning new things. You're going to be it's one of the most enjoyable experiences I've ever had in a movie. And I left smiling both times. Like, yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I went in the movie theater not knowing what to expect, but when I walked out, I had a full smile and a different feeling, like a good feeling. Like, that made me feel really good. I haven't had that in a while in a movie, like just walking out and feeling really good about yourself. Like, Yeah, I'm expecting a lot with Multiverse because they're going to throw a whole lot in there. So I'm expecting a lot to go down. Nope, no, let's not talk about it up in here. I'll block the fuck out you. But Everything Everywhere's reviews, any ones that were negative, I didn't understand what they were talking about. I was like, what are you talking about? This movie was damn near perfect. Damn near perfect. It is a feel-good movie. If you're having a bad day, I would highly recommend this one. I would highly recommend this one. Okay. All right. That was my review of everything everywhere all at once. Currently still in theaters now. It will be on demand soon. So be on the lookout for that, okay? Now, RuPaul's DragCon is coming up on May 13th, 14th, and 15th. And if we look at our calendars, kids, that's what, 9 days away? Round the corner? Mm-hmm. It's not anymore. How about that? It's not anymore. That was one of those moments where I had to just read something and go, oh, okay. I'll find out if my inbox is full of Matthew. What happened? Because I had no idea where that had anything to do with anything. I didn't know what at all that had to do with anything. I had no idea what that had to do with anything. Girl, we was talking about most of her went to Spider-Man, bitch. I said, wait, what? Like, and then all of a sudden, do you believe? I believe in magic in a young girl's heart. Next. Okay, so RuPaul's DragCon 2022, May 13th, 14th, and 15th, Los Angeles Convention Center. Y'all asked me to do a video or discuss like things that are going to take place or happen that I know about with this, and I'm going to go ahead and have that moment with you now, okay? Andrew, shut up. That was nothing, nowhere, all at zero. I was like, where is this going? So sad. I'm in Kauai. Right? You're in Hawaii, huh? With my with the boyfriend from the 11th to the 15th. So I wanted to go to DragCon. Oh, that's too bad. I'll be in LA till the 18th. Yes. And then I'll be in Vegas until the 20th, in the last day of the 20th. Yeah. So I'll be in LA from the 12th to the 18th, and then I'll be in Vegas from the 18th to the 20th. Like work. But I'm going to give you some tips and tricks here today, and I'm going to tell you some stuff that is going to actually be helpful for you while you're at DragCon, because believe it, kids, this is going to be a very long, all day kind of event. And also there are days that will be better for you where you may want to buy merchandise on a later date. Okay. Okay. So, mhm, mhm. Hold on. So, with DragCon, I already had discussed, like, okay, if you're gonna go, y'all are gonna need some money. Yeah, that's Art Simone. That's Art Simone. There go Evie back here. Look, here, I got it. This is Miss Kasha Davis right here. This is Evie. There goes Darian Lake right there. I forget who's behind Michelle, but they are covered completely. Michelle and Jamal Sims. Ooh. And RuPaul and Asia. Okay. Jamal's so fine. But anywho. I will be staying close to downtown. I'm going to be staying very close to downtown. I'm not going to be staying in downtown, but I'm staying close to downtown. Like I'm going to be probably with an Uber ride about 7 minutes away from from downtown Los Angeles. No, that is Art Simone. Okay, so Friday is a half day. Saturday and Sunday are more full days. Okay, so I want to get that out the way here. I think Sunday cuts a little early, but Saturday is like a full day, right? So Friday, I believe it's only for VIP press like me and other people to come. I think y'all can too with a general pass. As a matter of fact, let Matty do something real quick. Not my press badges allow entry to all the events held at DragCon, space permitting. Under no circumstances does the press badge allow you for early entry into any portion of RuPaul's DragCon. It does not guarantee seating or, and in some cases, entry of an event if reached capacity. Press badges are a courtesy and not transferable. Do not allow for guests or kid badges. Right. So again, I'm able to get into a lot of stuff, but like I'd have to be there. I'm not gonna be able to walk in and be like, "Oh, Matty's got a press badge. Well, he can just walk on it." No, no, no. Like, say if they have like a panel that's full, I can't go in there. Be like, no, it's too full. We're at capacity. Plus, they're trying to keep it on a certain level with COVID still being an issue. So yeah, but here this is general admission attendees. The times from Friday. Oh, they changed it up. Girl, they're not doing a half day on Friday. That's a gag. Oh, that's a gag. That's a gag. Okay, normally they would only do like half days on Fridays because the girls would never be there on Fridays. I kid you not. They would be setting up on Fridays. So that's another thing too. Everybody may not be there Friday. Okay? Andrew, I'm shocked it never was like that. That's why I was like, hold on, what you mean all day? It wasn't all day last time we did. I was like, wait. I'm kind of gagged. That's what? Okay, so let me go over the times again with y'all. So, general admission attendees with your general admission badges. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, you can attend at 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Sunday is when it's going to end earlier at 5 p.m. Okay. This is all Pacific Standard Time for those who are going to be in LA at the moment. Now, if you have a VIP All Stars attendees, okay, you will be able to get into the event at 9 a.m. on all days. Same closing times as before, but you get an hour earlier access in order to excuse me, you get an hour earlier access to get to the lines you want to go to and see the people that you want to, get pictures with. Now, if you can pick up your badges early on Thursday, okay? Once you have your registration done and you have your tickets, you can pick them up on Thursday, May 12th from 3 p.m. to 8 p.m. in the South Hall lobby. All ticket tiers are eligible to pick up their badges at early badge pickup. So once again, Thursday, May 12th, we can go and pick up our badges on that date from 3 p.m. to 8 p.m. So that way on Friday, you're not having to do all of that on the same day. It is a mess. Trust me, it can be a lot. Oh, okay. Da, 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 da. You can still purchase tickets same day. You don't have to purchase them the day before in order for them to happen, but registration opens at 7:30 a.m. each day at DragCon weekend, May 13th to the 15th. Reminders, doors open to VIP All-Stars attendees at 9 a.m. each day and 10 a.m. for the general public. Okay, cool. I'm going to actually share a screen so I can show you what it looks like. Is that going to be helpful for everybody? Move tab to new window. Yeah. Let me do something real quick. Hold on. I'm going to take you downtown. Da 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 da. Blop. Okay. There I go. This is all available online at RuPaulsDragCon.com, as you can see right over here. So, do you see how this is set up? The panel rooms are going to be over here in the concourse terrace level. Wow Presents Plus is going to be right there. House of Love panel room. That's where Jada and Heidi are going to be doing their podcast. So if you want to go to that podcast live, I'm going. It's going to be right over there. The Drag Race Superstar panel room, as well as the Drag Race live room. So right there, for the girls who are planning to go to panels, that's it right there, babies. Okay. Those are where the rooms are going to be. So if you want to get there early and line up to make sure you have a good seat, that's what you're going to do. Now, I can roll up on a press pass. It depends on who's up there that is going to either allow me access in with you or is going to be like, no, it's full. Either way. I will not be on any of those apps except for Hinge and Tinder. I don't belong to any of the sexual appetite apps. Yeah. So don't don't be like Matty's on Grindr. It's a bot. It's somebody playing as me. It's someone playing with your time. It's not me, boo boo. I want to meet you in person if I'm gonna do all that. I'm just saying, we're literally about to be in a huge place. It's a convention. If somebody fine walked by, why I need Grindr? You right there. What's gooey? What's up? Like, please. Let me get off of here. I want to do something now because I wanted to see if I can get the inside of the DragCon place so you can start seeing some stuff. Let's see here. Layout. Ooh, that's a good picture to show that would give you an idea of what to expect. But that was New York City. Oh no, this is Los Angeles. I think so. I went to both, so hold on, y'all. I'm looking for some pictures. Oh, here we go. This is New York City though. Ooh, do they have the one for 2022? Hold on, y'all. I'm looking for it right now. They got the older ones. Actually, it's the same place. So let's just use that then. Yeah, that'll work. It's the same location. This is from 2019. Oh, so long ago. They don't have the 2022 one up yet? Hold on. Let me see here. Can I just pull this up, please, baby? What is this? So unorganized. Yeah, this used to be later in May. Isn't that weird? Oh, that's Facebook, girl. We don't want that one. I like this picture. This is a good picture to use. Okay. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get you a little layout of the map, We're just trying to do that. That's what we're trying to do. Ooh, can I save this? Oh, no. They're making me go through the work today. They're making me go through it today for this damn picture. Save image as. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Beat the system. Okay, can I have it? There she go. Okay, perfect. Exit out of you, move you over here. This is from 2018. So this is not a current list. And of course, we talked about this already, y'all, in reference to, how this all goes down. But this gives you an idea of what the map would be set up like. Like RuPaul would give the main stage, so that's all the way there. If the entrance is going up, you're going to have roads like Glamazon Boulevard, King Court. They probably have different names set up for this soon, but you're going to see somewhat of this. It's going to be all together like that. Can I zoom with this, please? No, we can't. Okay, work. Let me get my cursor. You see my little cursor there? Okay. So you notice how there's these lanes that you would go down and there's these certain booths, like this big one right here. Someone like Trixie may have that booth because she paid more for it, all tea. And it's also going to be more of an expectancy of a bigger crowd of people. You may have vendors that are going to be over here in this section. Those vendors have t-shirts, paintings, photos, earrings, wigs, accessories, items, artwork, all the things you can possibly think of that you can take home with you. Different artists are going to be there. A lot of your favorite people that make artwork, like comic books that are designed after the drag queens. People are coming from out of the country. Yes, all of that. All of that. I was low-key sad Jay Jackson, I didn't go to Latino Oasis. I kind of wanted to go. Kind of did. But, I have to pick and choose my battles here. I would be lucky if someone took me on a date while I'm out here in LA for this weekend, which would be like nice to have happen. It'd be sweet. I'd be here for it. I'd be so down for that. Be so down for that. But yeah. There are going to be pay to meets at some booths too. This is a good thing to talk about. Not everybody who you are going to see is going to be like, sure, walk up and take a picture. They're going to ask you to purchase something sometimes. Okay. Because a lot of people will seem to just walk up and think they can take a picture with girls, but they're also trying to get paid too. Right. Another thing, please don't run by someone's section. Take your camera like this, turn around and take your picture like that, and then walk off. Like that was enough. I've seen a lot of that over the last 2 DragCons. That was tacky. So the thing about it is, this one time, I think it was DragCon LA, this guy came out from Mexico and he's like, I'm a fan of your show. And he was so hot. And I was just gagged because he's like, I actually have to leave. He was like on his way. Like he had to catch his flight back home. And I was like, oh my God. Like, no, don't go. He was so hot. But I'd be here for it. Girl, let me roll up on me like, Matty, what you doing after this? Nothing. Let's go have dinner. Let's have a good day. Like, oh, I'd be here for it. I do know that there are events after DragCon that you may want to get tickets for now, because they're going to start selling fast real quick, especially since it's coming up. We're less than 2 weeks away now from DragCon. So, for example, Black Girl Magic, I know me and Dooley are going. I think Blake Keisha's also going too, because we told him to get his ticket. So half the panel is going to be going to Black Girl Magic. So jump on that. Oh, okay. There are going to be some celebrities there too that you may have known from movies or TV shows that you like that will also have booths as well. They're also going to be asking you to purchase something, and sometimes they won't. I hate that. Like, DragCon's going to be a little bit tough for me because I remember the first time I started doing interviews and I was asking people to interview them and like just doing a quick like 2-second little moment to talk or whatever. I had a lot of people who were like down with it, like down. Like the fact that Vanessa Vanjie was like, yeah, Matty can do an interview with T. Come on. There was a lot of girls who were very busy who made time for me. And there were other people who were not busy who shaded the fuck out of me. So I know who to go to speak this time. And the new girls is gonna be like, some, very that. What else do I need to get out the way or talk about here too? There will be a lot of events happening at the same time, so do not feel bad if you can't go to everything. You will miss something. Oh, that I need to say. You will miss something. You will miss something. And also, Grayson, low key, high key, I expect some of my panel members to dip out too because they're there on vacation. I'm the only one that's going there to work. Like they're on vacation. They're there to have a good time. The only obligation any of them have to do, which is a necessary moment, is to be at Bible Girls booth from 10:30 to 12:30. Other than that, they have free range to do whatever the fuck they want to do. I don't have no. They're grown men, okay, and as am I. And I want someone to rub on my back. Shit. But yeah, so there are going to be a couple of y'all I'm going to be very excited to meet. Some that I've talked to in my inbox that I've actually wanted to meet that I was like, oh, you're going to be there. Like, that's exciting. But yeah. Yeah. um, Definitely be respectful to the queens. If someone takes a picture for you, take a picture for them. Like, this is very much a family environment because there are going to be kids walking around, but there's also going to be people in S&M gear. So if that triggers you, I wouldn't attend, because the idea about DragCon is that this is for everybody, right? Just come with love, not full of malice, intent, or evilness. It's come with love. Come support, come celebrate. Buy merch. You don't need to buy $20 or $50 worth of stuff, y'all. They will have stickers, they will have pins, they will have things that are very much affordable. I'm not going to be able to buy a shirt from everybody I go see. I'm going to buy a lot of shirts because I love to have my drag merch on when I'm doing my shows. But like, I'm not going to be able to buy everything from everybody. I'm going to try to buy the most I can, which is why I'm like, when y'all donate to me this week and next week, it's going towards DragCon. I'm literally not buying anything that is going to take me out of my money, except for Multiverse of Madness tickets. I will not be refilling up my libations for this week and next week until I get to LA. I'm so serious. I have to save as much as possible. I still got to pay for my Airbnb in Vegas, child, because I got to stay there for 3 days and get that shit together. Well, 2 days actually. Yeah. So like for me, knowing what I know. Yeah. Oh, Lisa, I'll be at Mickey's on Monday. I'll be at Mickey's on Monday. Yeah, I'll be there. I got an invite for that. So I was like, oh, I'm going. So I will be at Mickey's on Monday. You believe that? I did the last time there was a DragCon. I went there on a Monday for whatever, and I had left that Tuesday. Yeah. So, I'll be there. Because that's normally where it goes down on Monday after DragCon for the girls that don't know. Like after DragCon, whoever had stayed, it's going to be packed. And so my ass, I know this much. I will be different this time. I'm going to be getting my tickets early because I had to walk in and sort of get the whole my friend's a photographer, move out my way bit. That was a very hard space. Me and Jamar were not happy sitting up in there like, girl. Well, no, Grayson, I know some people that are there, that kind of bit. So, that would work to my favor. That kind of stuff. So you'll see. Remember, I lived there, baby. Remember, I lived there for a little bit, and I had developed friendships and relationships with the folks now. So the girls never forgot about the doll. See, I had to do a little rather be that the doll. It's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be crazy. I was way too close to the camera. It's gonna be interesting. I'll be excited for it. But yeah, DragCon. The thing is that you don't wear heels. Don't come there in some heels unless you're that girl and your feet are insured or you have flats that are going to be available. The food is going to be a little expensive because it's vendor food, so they're trying to make their money back for the space that they had to pay in order to be there in. Think about it that way. So you may want to eat something beforehand. There will be times during DragCon where they take like a break. I think I did that last year where there was like a little break in between things. Like none of the shows were happening. There was no panels going on. So it was like this hour or two of a moment of everybody sort of just chilling. So there will be moments like that during DragCon. It won't be a consistency of everything's going on all at once. There will be some time when they're gonna be like, okay, y'all, we're taking a break. Grab something to eat. All the entertainers will be back in just a moment because it gives them a second to like gather themselves. So that will happen. What else is there? If you see a queen walking, give her a shout out. Don't expect her to stop and take a picture. Possibly they will, but don't. Expectations are fools. Okay. Act like you would want people to treat you if you were somebody who was in a space like that and you may be overwhelmed by your fans, but you want to show them support. Okay. Oh, what else here do I need to tell you? I'll be buying more of these because I need new fans. Let's see here. There will be alcohol available at the DragCon convention. It won't be what you want, so I'm going to tell you that now. But if you're a girl who likes to drink and walk around, there is going to be some bars that are set up at the occasions. They did that for LA and they did that for New York. But if you want to pay $15 for something, yeah, go ahead. But not I, said the Pussycat. Yeah, I'm there to work and have a good time. I'm also like I can't be obligated to everyone at the same time. So I'm trying to find ways of me being able to enjoy this trip and not be at everyone's beck and call or the expectation of Matty to stop what he's doing and immediately, run to someone because I have a feeling that's going to happen to me and it's going to be a lot of people trying to get like a pool and I have to go with what I think is comfortable. You know what I'm saying? So trust me. But you'll probably be seeing me and Mimi a lot running around DragCon. Okay. And I just asked that Mimi just let me lead because I did this last year without her. We got the press passes, but she wasn't with me when I had to run and do all that stuff myself. So I have an idea of how to like handle let me talk to you real quick. Let's talk about this. So does Mimi. Like we've both done that. We both had these moments of interviewing folks for podcasting, me for the YouTube channel. So it's a lot. Like, so you probably see us around. If you do, you say hi. I'm not going to freak out and be like, girls, I'm busy. No, I'm going to be like, what's up? Like, we will stop. Trust. So, and someone asked earlier in my last live, I know he was being sweet, but he was like, do we address you? What do we address you by? By the names that we presented on this platform. Okay. Matty Rants, duly underscore noted or duly noted, Jamar84, C Dicky1, or Chris, like Chris had said to do. Blake San Diego, Blake Keisha San Diego, all that. Okay. But again, I'm happy we're all gonna be here. I wonder are they going to the seem like a lot of queens go to Steamworks in Chicago when they do Roscoe's. They always speak on it. I won't be going, but I won't be going. I'd rather end up at the beach with somebody holding me. Yeah, I'd rather be at the beach with somebody holding me. For sure. So, is there going to be a post DragCon live, like breaking down the experience and how and what went down, how things went, good and bad? So, what will happen, Liam, is that will be the following Sunday, because I'll be back in town by then to host the panel, where the panel itself is going to be all of us are going to be like talking about the DragCon experience. So, we are going to do our thoughts on All Star 7. We're going to do, our thoughts on Legendary. Like Sunday is going to be a packed schedule for y'all because my panel, not all of them like to stay past 2 hours. I can talk forever, clearly, but it's gonna be a packed schedule. So like the first 30 minutes or so, we're probably going to talk about our DragCon experiences and laugh at a couple of things and then move on forward from there. But I may end up doing my own video about DragCon, but I'm also going to be putting together a video with a lot of footage. Do you see what I have a lot on my plate, babies. Give me a second here. So if I'm taking breaths and I'm like, it's because I am slightly overwhelmed, but I'm also here for the overwhelmingness of it all. But yes, I'll be filming stuff there that I'm gonna put in its own video to wrap up the experience, like with interviews and stuff like that. So yeah, this is gonna be a lot. I have a lot of work ahead of me. And I wish I was in my own space. I love my roommates out, but at this point, this is where I was like, "Ooh, girl, I really need to rent for a week, like a solid place where I just have no distractions of any kind, because it's gonna be so much I have to edit and film and process and put together. And I love it though, because I'm like, content, work, and some shows I want to talk about, but whew, I need peace. I'm gonna need some peace, baby. I really am after this, because like May and June is gonna be a fool. Hi, Janice. How you doing, baby? I see you new subscriber. Hey, Hey, Bunny Bunny. Hold on, let me get you up here. I've been watching your live shows and videos, and I finally subscribed. Yay! Hey, Janice. Y'all, welcome Janice to the Rant Pack. If y'all are new here too for the subscriptions, y'all let me know. We give welcomes over here. We a family, like a real big. That does sound good. I would be down for some Chewies tonight. I love Chewies. It's such a nice, I like their food. It's really good. Maddie, just enjoy, baby. That's all we want for you. Breathe in that LA air, because you'll be back soon and enjoy a few days of love and drag that you love. I know. It's gonna be weird for me too, because the time I'm at Drag Race during those 3 days, I'm gonna have like videos coming out, but they'll be like short ones. But I also will be just super busy. Like, I will be so busy. Alaska's voice. Who's Alaska? Who's that? Alaska? Who is that? I don't understand. Who is that? I know. I'm just nervous because I don't want to disappoint people at the same time with all of this. Like, because it's a lot of work, but I'm also like, yes, work. So people can't say I'm just being lazy or whatever, for those who think that. But also because, like, again, I'm trying to take this from just more than YouTube, but go somewhere else and get some more sponsors going and really get an entire channel up and running, to where we can get on television and have that bigger platform to go. So like these moments that you hear me stressing over is because I'm thinking of the big picture of all of this. It's not just, I got to post this for YouTube and they'll give me maybe some dollars, but like for someone to see it and go, this guy is really giving a fuck. Let's pop him in there. Like, he's funny. He's silly. He's a little stupid sometimes, kind of cute, that kind of bit. Very that. Yeah, so we'll be working. It'll be a lot of that. Thank you. Thank you. I mean, hell, I just hope that my panel's appreciative of the work that I'm doing and making sure that we had a booth and, I got merch now with them, like all that kind of stuff. I hope they're appreciative of it, because, you know, it's a lot. I've been doing a lot. And sometimes it doesn't feel like it's appreciated a little bit. Especially when I'm excited about things and nobody's like, "Oh, it's okay." It's like, "Ah." So we'll see. We'll see. But again, I just hope I make everybody happy. And that, it'll work out. It's gonna be a really crazy weekend. Well, right now we're at 19,938. So I guess we have 62 more subs to go and we will be at the 20K. So yeah. I hope so, Nidra. Like I literally put together merch for me, and I could have just left it at that, but I also included them in the process, as well as like even getting the booth situation together, all of that. So, I just am very, very protective of this channel, and that's why I don't put a lot of people on here when y'all are like, you should work with, you should work with. I just don't want to be taken advantage of by folks, as well as I don't want my feelings to be hurt, because like when I love deeply, and my friendships are like real tight. So if I feel like a friend fucks me over, it'd be like, it's like the end of the world. So yeah, I think so too. But some days I'm just like, oh, I'm not getting a response that I want to get from them. Scream and shout. It's amazing. But again, this is my channel. I worked for this, so I'm just glad it's being received, and I'm hoping that y'all are enjoying the experience. I know my videos can be long sometimes, and I know that they're not everybody's cup of tea. And you want me to do this and not speak about my Black experiences and all that kind of stuff, but like I will continue and then some. So I did. This is literally created this. Literally started with nothing, doing videos every now and then, like, oh, what am I gonna do with my channel? And then Drag Race kind of popped up and really did the number with the girls. And I was like, okay, let's dive back into that. And it worked really well. I was being successful by myself. Then I met Jamar, and then that was like a dream team moment. And I made a new friend, which normally I'm like very cautious with people in friendships. And then we got to see Diggy, who I met through Alex, because Alex is one of my like YouTube gurus that really helped me out with my YouTube channel and also giving me confidence to just push and not to let others like get in my head. He's like, honey, they're gonna hate you. And if they're gonna hate you, they're gonna hate you. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And he's like, and I'm like, true. So Alex has been like really instrumental in my channel, as well as like meeting C Diggy and us finding out C Diggy is like a total Sailor Moon fan. Was such a I love it when I find other gays who are into shit that I'm into. And then like Dooley was someone who I met through Facebook, then I met Blake through them. And we got a really good friendship through COVID. That's how the panel started. But the panel started always from Matt and Marsha. Like me doing lives in general. That's literally the panel would have never existed. This channel didn't exist. Period. So, you know. It's a lot. So sometimes I have a little bit of pressure on my shoulders about that because I have a responsibility. Some of my videos on the panel don't get monetized fully because some of my panel members say some shit that they don't need to say. That is like YouTube watches me a little hard sometimes, harder than other folks. And so sometimes I have like boundaries with myself, even expressing to them, like, you can't do this and you can't do that because I don't want to give myself those rules. But at the same time, this is a business for me and this is literally my livelihood. So I wouldn't have them on if I didn't trust them. I wouldn't at the end of the day. Oh, Grayson, it's not girl. Dooley got my video flagged one time, 2 times actually. So no, it's not just Chris. It could be anybody that says anything crazy or something out of line or something that YouTube finds to be like unacceptable. So trust. It'll be little things and certain jokes here and there, and then people that don't like me will report the video and say we said something crazy. That happens. Yeah, and that's why I wanted to keep it in a certain flow. Like originally, remember one of my panel members was like really adamant about guests, and I was like, stop that. That's not what this is about. We're not that's to me, it's silly to have 5 people up there talking to one person. That's just no. Like that's an every now and then thing. It's about a family collective of folks that you get used to because then they become your friends. Like y'all became friends with me through my channel. So we're online friends, best kins and friends. So for the panel, I wanted to keep it in that same light and perspective by bringing people who I find to have great opinions or different perspectives that are also easily digestible and to develop a sense of like all of us together as a group. You know what I'm saying? So like that's what that came from. Yeah. That's why I did the panel and why I wanted to do it. And also because we would be on the phone talking. And I'm like, why are we on the phone talking about this for an hour and some change? We literally could talk about this with everybody. Ding. And it happened like that. And again, I have Dooley showing up every Sunday. He barely has missed any Sunday, so he always gets top marks on attendance. When Jamar does come and stares at us with those beautiful contact lenses, he gives what he can give. And when he does speak and when he does have a voice, it's always quite grounded and very well received. See, Diggy is low key a serial. When it comes to his reads, sometimes he also offers a different perspective that may not be popular, but it is some people's perspective. And Blake is my Andre Leon Talley for me, who I enjoy all of his opinions, even when people are mad at Blake and they're like, oh, he's so critical. Girl, I live for that with Blake. If you knew Blake, you would know why Blake is like that because it's everything. Oh, goodness gracious. If you don't know by now, we're in the Q&A part of this, so you can ask me anything you want to. We're going to wrap this at the 3-hour mark. And yeah, but you can ask me anything you want to, and I will answer as long as it's not vulgar. Deton. Daytwan. I'm so sorry. Deton. What the fuck? Daytwan, baby. It's a U and an A in there, honey. What was the first panel review, if you can remember that off the top of your head? Well, I would go back to Matt and Mar days as the panel review, but like the first one, can I tell you we've done so many Sundays, I just don't know. Like I honestly, it just feels like a thing to do. Does that make sense? It just feels like a thing to do on my Sunday is to wake up and talk to y'all and get my friends together. So at this point, it's all a blur. So Matt and Mar, I think, was back in 2018. And we started the panel in 2020, I think, or 2021. It was either 2020 or 2021. It's definitely been over a year. I think we've definitely hit over the year mark. I think so. It's crazy. No, I am not. I'm coming as Matty Rants. Because I'm gonna tell you this, for me coming in for that, oh no, that's a long time in drag. No, baby, she ain't there yet. YouTube must be a subscriber for how close they following y'all. LOL. I mean, I do feel like sometimes I am not allowed. Like for example, people asking me to do reaction videos on here when I've clearly been flagged many times. And then I got folks like, well, this channel does it. I'm like, but they haven't been flagged. And I did the exact same thing as them and still got flagged. So I'd rather take it to a different platform where I'm only asking for $1 every 30 something days, 30 to 31 days, 28 if it's, February, to then do reactions and still keep, this going where I can review the show, but also react to it. Cause I love reacting to stuff. Cause you all know I'm extra. Everything, everywhere, all at once. Mm-hmm. I did. I did, Grace and Ray. I'm sorry. I'm tired. I'm tired. The Bad Boys review is on Scotty's channel now, and the reaction is already posted to I almost said Tinder. To Patreon. Yes. Yes. Hey Michael, I see you on my PayPal. Thank you so much. Appreciate the tip. Very that. The Housewives of Dubai. I wonder how it will be. I did see the trailer for it. I think it looks interesting. The Housewives series that are international, they don't get that. It's hard for me to watch those. I'm not going to really drive around town trying to look for it. But if I find a way to watch it easily, I'll take a look at that one. It hasn't been confirmed. They said they started filming for season 3 or they're about to start filming. It was a rumor that it was canceled, but I'm not sure. I can't speak on it and I won't go to Reddit to find out. I did see that information. Someone tagged me in it. I wish they didn't. I wish somebody would. People, please don't tag me in spoilers and stuff like that. That makes me look very messy to these places I'm trying to get into and places I'm trying to work with. I get the tea already. I don't need a Instagram or Twitter post about it, and I'm not yelling at anyone for doing it. But it's like I was fully aware of that before that post was even put down months while ago. Like, yeah, like stop. You know what I'm saying? Like seriously. um but I'm aware. I'm aware of it and I won't speak on it further. Thank you, Michael versus Miguel. I appreciate it. I can't wait until it's seen on a level by somebody who has the power to put me in a place where I want to be. There we go. Or people's whoever. But I'm already ready to work, if that makes any sense. Like the moment someone's like, Maddie, we can do this show, da 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 da, or hey, we want you on this episode of this, da 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 da. Where's makeup? I'm ready to go. Where's the script? Give me 20 minutes. We got it. I'm ready to go. That there could be 1,000,000 people in the room. Excuse me, 100 people in the room, but that one person. What do you like to do in your free time, Maddie? Movies, exercise, music, etc. Okay, so lots of Pokemon gaming on my free time, or I'll watch shows that I won't review. Like Below Deck is like one of my guilty pleasures, even though Gabriella is gone, so I won't watch Sailing Yacht anymore. But I do love Down Under. Down Under Below Deck is everything. It's such a good show. I watch a lot of TV and movies that I don't want to discuss with y'all, or just sort of just get lost in and just be a viewer. My libation moment. Maddie stays with little girl. But I'm actually taking a break until DragCon, so I'll be pretty clear-headed for the next 10 days before I get to LA. And the reason why is because I'd like to be detoxed before I go to Los Angeles, if that will help you. I'd like to be detoxed real quick before I go to Los Angeles. I want to be just nice and ready to go. You know what I'm saying? I do listen to a lot of music. My playlist does get burned out a lot, especially after my showers. I like to listen to music before I get in the shower and after I get out of the shower. I've been working out, but not to the extent of going to the gym. I have like a rubber resistance band, and I have these ankle and wrist weights that I'm working with right now. I do feel out of shape, but I know I'm not totally out of shape, but I know I could be in better shape. So yeah, I just don't want my butt to fall. I still got my hips, but I just don't. I just am trying to keep the body together. Yeah. What else is there? What else is there? I spend time with my friends. We play Munchkin every weekend when we're all in town. I'll go to the movies by myself. I've learned to do that and be okay with it. I think I'm much better with it now because I don't want you talking to me during the entire movie or falling asleep. I think that's so disrespectful. You paid money. We need to go see this movie. If I was in Los Angeles, I'd be going to the arcades because there was this arcade I used to take the bus to all the time. Man, I miss that. They have one out here called Cidercade, and it's cool, but if I go to Cidercade, I have to drink or have my libations prior to going there because I don't like cider like that. Yeah. I have meditation moments. Sometimes I'll turn on the rain sound, it sounds like it's raining outside, and I'll just get into like a headspace, and I'll have my headphones in, and I'll try to like think about what I want and what I can achieve and how I can achieve it. And then I also go through intense prayer moments sometimes. Like I pray normally each night, but other times, like when it's big stuff, like for example, the day before me and Mimi got that press pass like notification, I had like this long talk with God at night, and I was just like, you gave me all this talent. I can do it. And I know this is like on you and also on me too. But like, can we work a little bit more together to make this happen? And then bam, the press pass came. I was just like, But I was like, okay, that's cool too. And that's what I wanted. But also, I was like, also, I mean, this, like all that. But no, I have a lot of conversations with God. And then on my free time too, like let's say if my roommate here says it's whatever, but if he's not here, I will put on music and I will dance around the house in my socks. A lot of canned heat in my heels tonight. Yeah, yeah. That's normally one of my things I do to make me or to help me not be depressed or to find myself in a getting out of a negative headspace. I dance around the house a lot. That is a fact. A fact. But yeah, those are some things I do. Some things. My skin routine right now is I use like an acne cleanser cream because I still have some sort of sets of adult acne that happen all over my face. Still have it. So I have to use an exfoliant a lot because I have combination dry and oily skin. I use I forget the name of the brand. It has this guy on the front of it. It's like Dr. Somebody's witch hazel, but it's with lemongrass or rose water is the one I normally use. I use either or. They've been really good on my skin. The lemongrass especially has been fabulous on my skin. And I have these like cleansing pads with them. And then I use Cetaphil daily moisturizer for the moisturizer on my skin. I normally do that before I put any makeup on, which if I do put any makeup, it's concealer, powder, that's it. I'm not going for a full mug and a beat. I'm going for boy beat blend blemish blend, like that kind of bit. So yeah, that's normally my skin routine. And then at night, take that all off, cleanse again. I may skip the witch hazel at night and just do the moisturizer so I don't dry out my skin. And then I will put on a mask at least once a week. And it's normally a clay mask. I don't have the best skin. So if you see me in person and you're like, oh, I thought this was amazing, that's just the camera doing its work. I don't even have a filter on, okay? I don't have the best skin. I just want that to be very clear before y'all see me. And you're like, oh my God. No, I don't have the best skin. I have better skin than some folks, but yeah, Dr. Thayers, there you go. Dr. Thayers, Dr. Thayers. Oh, Dr. Thayers. Dr. Thayers, Dr. Thayers. I just quoted The Simpsons again. I hope you know what episode that was. That's a special one. Aisha the artist, hey baby. Hi babe. I'm curious to know if you're familiar with Soft White Underbelly's YouTube channel, and if so, what do you think of it? I've never heard of that channel. I have no idea who that is. Who is that? Dr. Zayas, Dr. Zayas. I don't know who that is. Oh, interviews and portraits of the human condition. Oh, okay. 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 Oh, yes, I do know who this is. Okay, I know who this is. Yeah. I'm familiar. It took me a second because I didn't see them on YouTube. I saw them on Facebook. Facebook. Yeah, I saw them on Facebook. So yeah, I am familiar with them. There was one story I saw that was really deep, made me cry a little bit. They have some people's stories are really intense. Very much that. Let's see here. Yay! That is the episode. Hi, I'm Troy McClure. You may know me from such films as Why Did It End This Way? And Muppets. Another one? I want a husband. Come here, Chub Chub. You are so beautiful to me. Doing her voice is making me cough. You are Homer. I'm aware, Liam. Again, that's spoiler material. I'm not discussing it. I already know 2 people who have been asked to be on the cast. So yeah. Dr. Zayas, Dr. Zayas. Oh, Dr. Zayas. Downtown LA. I used to live in downtown LA. Ooh, can I tell you what I used to like going to? It was like really late night. I'm actually gonna make you guess. It's a late night spot. It's in downtown LA. Most of the girls like to go there. It's not like really special. It's actually very small when you walk up to it to get the food, but they're open very late at night. And I used to go to them all the time to get like a specific sandwich. I wonder if you know what I'm talking about. I forget the name of it, but it had like they had their own pastries in there sometimes. That would be like Fruit Loops donuts and shit like that. I used to love going there late at night after the club and stuff, or after like Hamburger Mary's. Hated where I was living in downtown LA because my roommate was a piece of shit. But yeah. Hi, Kylie Muse. No, you didn't miss anything. We're just doing Q&A live chatting right now. You didn't miss nothing. Dr. Zayas. Dr. Zayas, Dr. Zayas. Oh my gosh, I was wrong. It was Earth all along. Yes, they finally made a monkey out of me. Oh, that's so funny. If/when you do move back to LA, do you think it's going to be different having a car? I can't believe you lived there without one. I know. But I made it happen. Ain't that something, Jose? Like, I made it happen. Probably it'll be a lot different. I know I'm gonna have to pay for more stuff because of parking, but it'll be easier for me when it comes time to like go film something, and it has to be say in like city, let me think of an area that I have to go to, like, you know how it's easy to travel between downtown LA, Koreatown, and North Hollywood, but there are other places that are sort of like on the outer skirts of that. There's still LA, but it's going to be a little tougher to visit because you need a car. Yeah, that's going to be what's easier for me. Uber, when I was living out there, was not that expensive, so I was able to get by, especially with places I wanted to go to. But if anything happened, what's the word I'm looking for? If any event went down, like some sort of something was going down, and that happened like all the time with LA. Like there was always something going down, which I think that was the best part for me about living in LA. I love the fact there was always something happening. I love the weather, even when it was hot. I love the weather. I love the ocean air that was hitting, even when it was certain parts of LA. And I just like the fact that there were so many people who I felt were like me, and it didn't feel as conservative. That was a big part of it. Yeah. Yeah, I've heard of Pablo Vittar. If you're sort of like hinting at that HBO series, I tried getting into it and I couldn't get into it, baby. So if you were hoping I was going to review it, I couldn't get into it. I like looked at the cast. I was like, okay. I was like, nah, nah, nah. So all right. I couldn't get into it. Maybe I need to give it another go. But I am familiar with Pablo Vittar, being very, very famous singer, and having a lot of hits. They also have their own Funko Pop. My friend has the Pablo Vittar one. Very that. I think I think I'm on a live. I'll call you back. Bye. Tune into my channel on YouTube. My friend has a bad habit of always calling me during a live. This guy matched with me on Hinge, and he's not flirting well, and it's really, I'm trying to give him room and he's not doing it. I'm hungry this evening. Well, it's Taco Tuesday. Yeah, Chewy sounds like a great place to go out to eat. Um, well, go there and tell me how it is. You could just come. Oh, it'd be closed by the time I get there. Ugh. And he's cute, so that's why it's upsetting me, because I'm like, you're not ugly. You are very attractive. Height, weight requirements, all of that. However, what? Oh God. Like, do they not? Okay, that's what pisses me off, because it's like, do you not realize I could be manipulating this into me paying for this date? God, frustrating. Like, I'm literally trying to guide you through. That's why a date I went on recently was actually really cool, because I went to grab the check and he grabbed it, and I was like, wait. And he was like, no, I have it. And I was like, I want to at least split it. He's like, do you have to? And I was like, well, I don't have to. Do you want to get it? If you get it, I'll get it. The next one. He's like, okay, then that makes the another date. Then I was like, fine. Okay. So for me, that's the kind of thing I like. If I'm paying, then the next time you get it, or if he got it, then the next time I get it. That's how I date. Okay. Until we get to a point where it's like one of us is just going to grab it, and then it doesn't even matter. I finally learned how to do super chat. This is for all your hard work and for DragCon. Thank you, Grace and Ray. Rowlett. I just wish. You're cute. Why, God, why? I'm awkward too sometimes when it comes to flirting back and forth. Like recently, Suju girl, there was somebody who hit me up on Instagram who I've been actually very attracted to for quite some time. I was like, "Oh, you sent me an inbox message?" I was like, "Do I put on I didn't put on cologne for this." And we were talking back and forth, and I almost wanted to like get into like a flirtatious speaking level, but also because I'm on YouTube, I also get nervous that if I do something like that, someone's gonna misconstrue my words or take things out of context and then try to use it for clout or try to use it to like bash me or like do whatever. So I end up very much like retreating into the bunks and being like, cool, thanks, heart, bye, and all that kind of stuff. Cause I need people to initiate it for me. I just don't want to go I don't want to go through what I went through with the guy who I was with in LA, and I'm not bad mouthing him, but like people he knew were watching me and they were talking about me, and then he was bad mouthing me afterwards, and he basically called me all kinds of bullshit, and it just was really fucked up because that wasn't even the case. And so I have been triggered since that moment when it comes to situations like that, because like my heart is not a game, this is not a joke, my feelings are not a playhouse or anything like mm-mm. And if I like you, it's because I really fucking I like your ass. I gotta unmatch. Don't even live in the city, child. I'm good with dating, it's just I don't want to deal with, I just I don't know. It's really weird. This is like one of the first times in my life that I've actually been financially stable enough to date somebody. And in reality, many times where I was in relationships with people, my roommate is smoking weed and I can smell it through the vents. It's so powerful. Oh my God, I need to spray something. Like if I haven't smoked and I smell it, it's like so pungent. Um, It's this thing with me, and it's just yeah, like, I used to be always, like, like, "Oh, my boyfriend's taking care of this," and like, I was very much like that guy who, when I would get in a relationship, he'd be the one to take care of everything, and I would play a role and shit like that, and so, now I don't do that. And I don't like that sort of feel of, okay, everything should be dependent on one person. It doesn't make any sense. I also was insecure at the time when I was dating people and thought I needed to act a particular way in order for people to like me. So now it's a little bit different. I have a lot more confidence in myself. And also, I just don't have time for bullshit. Maddie, what's one of your stories where you had to go off on your partner on some dumb stuff? Uh, no. I plead the fifth on that one. A lot of those stories, I'm gonna be honest with you, Farnsworth, I think I'm gonna start just leaving in the past because I don't wanna bring them into my future relationships or even into my current present form, because there are people who end up vetting me that wanna date me that come to these channels and listen to these stories. Um, I've had to go off on a couple folks. Yeah, yeah, I have to go off on a couple of folks, so I'm 50, never been in a relationship, can't imagine wanting that now. I'm too set in my ways. Imagine having a partner who would get in the way of catching these lives. Some partners watch together in the bed together. Shout out to the couples. No, just for me, I'm a person who's a lover. And so that's where I thought, oh, I could be single forever. It's no big deal. But in reality, my my makeup and my chemical set is very much relationship oriented. So it has been a struggle for me these past couple of years, not being in a relationship, but it's also been a blessing because I've learned a lot about myself. Finances went up, self esteem went up, knowing who I am went way up. Like that changed. So yeah, it was very helpful for me to be single for a while. It was really important. It was very necessary. Because now I know what I want. And I didn't at first, but now I do. And that's a blessing. Not everybody gets that opportunity to have that feeling. So we'll see what happens. But I'm living my life like that. We'll see what happens. Because you never know. It could be somebody that walk out the door, bam. That's the one. It could be somebody else. Bam. There you go. It could be this, that, and the other. You never, ever, ever know. So, like I do and will continue doing, put it in God's hands. Because while people say he don't love me because of my sexuality, honey, he's been blessing me a lot. So, skips. Mm-mm-mm. Maybe 5, 10 more minutes, y'all. I'm gonna wrap this up and get myself something to eat here because I am hungry. I'm so hungry. That and I also want to just relax for the rest of the day. I do need to do my Espana reaction, so I'm going to edit that real quick and get it posted up. But I really need to just relax for the rest of the day because my body is kind of very tired at this point. I don't think I'm ordering anything. I was gonna make something. I hope that the rice cooker that I pulled out has not been put into the cabinet because I pulled it out for a reason while I was cleaning it. I pulled out the rice cooker that I'm gonna be using like right after this to make some rice. It's actually my rice cooker that I was supposed to take to LA with me, but I couldn't fit in the car. So my friend had kept it all this time. But I'm gonna make some white rice. I'm gonna take some chicken, put some teriyaki sauce on it, stir fry that a little bit, and just make me something to eat. Yeah. So I'm not ordering anything because I'm trying to save money again. And so I'm just gonna be cooking food for the rest of the week. Yeah. Yeah. I think it's time to go. I think I've sort of drained myself out of this one here. I've gotten pretty far. I forget where I'm at actually because I haven't played it in a second. I took a break. Um, yeah, I don't know exactly where. I think I got like Kid just met back up with us because we skipped getting her to do the Lena stuff and then we did all the other things. So Kid just came back to us. And then I left somebody's mansion, ran through that, did a couple things there, and I'm on my way to go to like the first Dragon Island, I think. Yeah. The one thing I've learned in relationships is that you never know everything and you have to continue to learn and grow. Truth. You sound sad when you said I'm cooking for the rest of the week. Well, because that just means I have to clean up behind others in order to use that kitchen. And I have to also, make sure that I eat that food and not waste it versus like when I order something, it's in the portions that I can eat it and not worry about waste afterwards. Yeah, very that. Thank you. I love you too, Nidra. I love you all. Seriously. I'm just not sad that I have to cook, but I'm also just thinking of like my upcoming weeks. And I'm also like a little tired. So I'm just like, I gotta do a bunch of stuff. Ooh, tomorrow. Okay, so tomorrow we do have a video. We have we have a review coming up. It's a live review. It'll be the Real World New Orleans Homecoming right after Miss Julie's situation. So we will be doing a live review of that tomorrow, probably be around the same time as this video, around the 2 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Eastern time frame. So tune in for that. There will also be a reaction to the Real World uploaded same day tomorrow as well to Patreon. Okay. That's what I'm doing tomorrow. Okay, cool beans. So if you're new here and you're like, this guy's kind of awesome, I like him a whole lot, then hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, become a part of this Rant Pack family, all that good stuff. If you want to drop some tips in my jar for being a good host with the most, it's the paypal.me/MattyRants, cash up $MattyRants, and Venmo MattyRants. Thank you to everybody that dropped a tip my way or a super chat. I really, really appreciate you all so damn much, honestly. But yeah, you asked for me to do Rant With Me's. It's back. I'm going to pray that something happens in the middle of a week when I can do Rant With Me. So that way it's like we have a precursor, like we have a topic that we can bounce on and then we can just free flow from there. So there you go. But I hope you had a good time with me. I certainly had a good time with y'all. I'm going to go try to cook some food now. I'm not even sure if I can even get in the kitchen as we speak. I'm going to pray on it. We'll see. But thanks again. I love y'all so much. Hugs and kisses. Best love and wishes. It's your boy, Matty Rants. Keep your head up, babies. You woke up this morning, so you already defeated half of the day. And if no one told you I love you, I love you. Okay? I'll see you next time. Bye.
Listen.